person that stated it, and not an official representation of WTF Nation Radio or U.S. Army WTF Moments.
Price does not include tax, title, or license. Some assembly required. Each item sold separately. Batteries not included. Objects in mirror are closer than they appear. If conditions persist, contact a physician. Individual results may vary. Keep out of the reach of children. Avoid prolonged exposure to direct sunlight. Keep in a cool, dark place. And
please enjoy the show. Shots.
Taco, I love fucking tacos. The menu says 3, but I order quattro. Ready, belly, hungry, yummy, keep it yummy. I prefer flour tortilla, I don't like them crunchy. Nah, you better get up on your fucking ethnic food groups, you feel me?
What we think
Welcome to Saturday Night Savagery.
Everything stated on WTF Nation Radio is to be considered the opinion of the person that stated it, and not an official representation of WTF Nation Radio or U.S. Army WTF Moments.
price does not include tax, title, or license. Some assembly required. Each item sold separately. Batteries not included. Objects in mirror are closer than they appear. If conditions persist, contact a physician. Individual results may vary. Keep out of the reach of children. Avoid prolonged exposure to direct sunlight. Keep in a cool, dark place. And
please enjoy the show. Shots.
Taco, I love fucking tacos. The menu says 3, but I order quattro. Ready, belly, hungry, yummy, keep it yummy. I prefer flour tortilla, I don't like them crunchy. Nah, you better get up on your fucking ethnic food groups, you feel me?
what we think
Welcome to Saturday Night Savagery. It's your boy Jay Reddy, and I got my right-hand man Pookie with me, the finest beard in the South. Hey, we want you to sit back, relax, take off your shoes, find something to smoke, find something to drink, find something to fuck. We don't care as long as you're here and not there. Saturday night, raise your hands with me and say, what the fuck Nation Radio, whoa!
Hello. What's up? Is it working yet? Gal, you gotta. God damn, what's up, Pookie?
Not a whole lot, man.
God
Freezing my
damn.
dick off. That's about all, man.
You're freezing your fucking wang off? You're freezing.
Yeah, it's like it's 7 degrees out here, man.
This is a whole 7 degrees right there.
Hell yeah.
Oh my goodness. I gotta get my boy KO to the Z up in this bitch. Hey, I'm gonna call you, cause that's what's gonna happen. Welcome everybody to Saturday Night Savagery, where all the shit goes crazy somehow, sometimes one way. But it's all delicious sometimes.
Oh yeah.
I want to wish everybody a happy new year. 2018. Let's see if it fucking is absolutely batshit crazy like we thought it would be. We got a lot of things.
Starting off crazy, man.
It's already starting off batshit, and it's just going to get worse and worse and worse and worse and worse and worse.
You know, did you see the Shia LaBeouf's doing that stupid flag thing again?
Fuck Shia LaBeouf.
Dude, I love that whole he will not divide us shit because the trolls come out of like the clockwork. Like the last time he had a flag flying somewhere, a drone came in and tried to freaking throw the fucking thing.
Fuck Shia LaBeouf. Fuck Shia LaBeouf. He can flame throw my nuts. That's all I care about. What's up, Cause?
Good evening, gentlemen.
Hello.
Oh, cause
What's happening?
Is that an acceptable like roundabout insult? Like whatever you say, just say something random.
random.
The random
I
my
need to-
nuts, huh?
I need to buy some toilet paper.
You toilet paper my nuts. That seems like an acceptable like reversal. I don't know.
Acceptable, reversible, and nuts.
Taco, taco, taco. Did I even play the taco song yet? I don't even
You
know.
did the taco song.
I
That's a
did.
part of your intro.
I didn't even think about it. You know what I did do? I didn't put my folder in the right place, so half of my fucking pictures are null and void. What's up, fellow degenerates? This is Saturday Night Savagery, and this is the show where we're going to talk about hoes, blows, crows, and conspiracies. Maybe.
Conspiracies.
So this is what I'm not answering your fucking call, D-Max. I'm not doing it. This is the beginning of the show. Have you lost your fucking mind? Kill a kitten, Pookie. Kill a kitten.
Gotcha.
Kill that fucker. So anyway,
That's, you know what happened to that cat that I had, right? I had to kill it because you jackasses keep flushing the damn toilet.
yeah. Don't you flush my toilet on my show? I'm gonna kick you right in the nuts. You know what I did when I saw D-Max the first time? Well, the second time, I picked him up like a large chicken nugget and I stuck him in my pocket. He's a small human. He's easily defeatable.
He don't look small.
He's a small human and he's easily defeatable. Whew. Anyway, so Saturday Night Savagery. For all you don't know, during the week here at WTF Nation Radio, we have news and we talk about active Army things. We are a veteran-owned radio station, but on Saturday is the day that we like to let our hair down, the proverbial hair. I don't have any. And
I got tons of it.
yeah, I got man hair, like face hair. But anyway, I let my face hair down because it can't be all Army and all serious all the time. Sometimes you just got to let your ass loose a little bit. And you got to talk a little shit. You got to talk things that's on your mind during the week, because I know you motherfuckers be looking at the internet and think like, that's a little fishy. Or that conspiracy word. We're not all fucking tinfoil hat here. We like to play around with it. It's just interesting to us. So I made this thing called the Tinfoil Times, and we share shit together. Crazy shit. And it's been a pretty interesting week with that. Me and my brothers here, we have come across some ridiculous shit. If y'all want to chime in with stuff about what you think is real and not real, or this and that, it doesn't have to be all conspiracies. We can really talk about anything. I don't give a fuck, but it's whatever. It's whatever. Like, maybe you believe the government in the, let's say, JFK. You maybe believe them what they said. I don't. Or you might believe in Las Vegas shooting. I don't. But it's fun to discuss because I like to hear other people's theories. It's fun. It's super fun, guys. And we're going to go through, talk crazy shit, and we're going to ball with the ball, the bang, the bang, diggy, 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 said the boogie, said jump the boogie. Oh, I love that fucking song. I'm showing my whiteness.
Whiteness my nuts.
Look, I'm telling you, if I die, I'm telling y'all right now, everybody in the fucking nation, I want y'all to put JBL did it on my fucking tombstone.
LBJ?
That's what I mean.
I'm like, who's JBL?
JBL's a fucking wrestler. I'm a goddamn idiot.
JBL is also a speaker system.
Ah, that's right.
That's true too. Yeah, I got a couple theories. I got to go to the Tinfoil Times. That's our newspaper that we make up on the fly because we're weird as fuck and all kinds of shit. Look, I'm so riled up about aliens and shit. I want them to be fucking real. I want them to be real. I want Bigfoot to be even realer. What would you do if you saw a fucking for real Bigfoot? I mean, for real. I'm not going out in the woods and putting myself in that position. But what would you do?
Get him a Jack's Lynx.
No, fuck that. He would eat your ass.
I mean, he likes beef jerky, man.
That's bullshit. That's bullshit, Bigfoot. I would fuck
I
with
don't
him.
think anything that big would be like an omnivore or carnivore anyways, because we know about it by now. It's got to be like straight up herbivore, just eating nuts and berries and shit.
Then what about all these crazy ass deer getting fucking just mutilated?
Well, there could be bears, there could be wolves, there could be coyotes. Coyotes are a big issue where I'm at, man.
Katie Wooten says, it's amazing how legitimate terminology, conspiracy theories, quote unquote, has been twisted into a condescending slur to discredit other people. Look, I understand. I completely understand what you're saying. It's a negative term, but let's be honest. Here, it's a fun term. We like to discuss this crazy shit, so we're just going to chill out and talk about it. Like how Bigfoot, I want to say he chases deer. He bounds. I want to say he bounds through the woods with his big foot. Feet, plural.
Did you see those monkeys in Japan that like jump on top of the backs of deer and they like pretty much use the deer as a sex toy?
Wouldn't you?
I mean, do you think Bigfoot does that? That's why it gets all jacked up.
No, I think he'll make pygmy deers. John Lupo, do you really think that our advanced technology in this country came from alien spacecraft recaptured, or do you think we actually are smart enough to come up with these things on our own?
I'll give him a good example.
Hit it.
Fiber optics was not created by humans. It was a result of the Roswell crash. They found the fiber optics in the Roswell crash. They reverse engineered the shit out of it up at Fort Belvoir, and bam, there you go.
Weren't you stationed
Look
there?
it up. Yeah, I was stationed there. They have the Army Research and Development Center up there.
There you go. We got a fucking. We're in Area 51 right now. We're down in the basement. Fuck. I don't.
Yeah, Al Capone Day is nuts, man.
Area 51, my nuts. Look, I don't know what I fucking think. Like, I don't believe in ghosts, but I want there to be a fucking spooky motherfucker behind me.
You watched that? You watched that live Facebook Live with the was it RIP?
Yeah, I did. And they turned the dildo on. And that
Shit.
and that
I
ghost
didn't see the Facebook Live.
And that
It
ghost.
was late. They started they started broadcasting at about 11 o'clock our time, and I sent a message to Jay. I'm like, hey man, check this out. And they were doing a legitimate investigation. And the next day they had pictures taken of them, and they all had fucking scratches and shit. Weird stuff was happening during that broadcast.
It was. And then there was another one where that talk squawk box was like saying, I'll kick your fucking ass. I'll break your arm. And it was saying, fuck you. Like, what? Listen here, Ghost. This is a weird drink.
It was turning those lights on and off.
Yeah, and the dildo.
Yeah.
What the fuck? But with the whole okay, think about this. Just we as humans are fucking smart. Only let's see, 100 years ago, there's a graph that I love looking at, and it's when the Industrial Revolution started and we figured out oil. And then it goes up, like it's slow for hundreds and thousands of fucking years. Like technology is slow as shit. Industrial Revolution hits, spike. When fucking Roswell hits, another spike.
That's Moore's law, though, man.
Do what? Oh yeah.
Moore's law, yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, you gotta understand when was the Roswell? It happened like 58, right? I think.
Was that the first AI? That was the first AI.
What, Roswell?
No. That time frame. In the 50s.
Oh yeah. No, in the 50s is when all of a sudden computer technology just boomed out of nowhere.
Yeah.
1947.
Was the first. 47 was what?
1947 was the crash in Roswell.
Yeah. So I'm thinking, okay, we were 47 years. Okay, when did the airplane start? It was in 1900, round about that area.
1908.
Or some around there. So 40 plus years. We invent a plane, and then a fucking SR-71 Blackbird. Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, technology boomed so fast. I mean, I'm a big believer in that whole Roswell crash thing. Because not even after Roswell happened, I think in Russia there was another crash, and that's when the Russian technology started booming.
And it was the space race after that, and we won. I think
1903 was the Wright brothers' first flight.
Okay, from that point on, and then some 40 fucking odd years later, we come up with this SR-71 Blackbird.
I mean, imagine, it didn't take long to go from Kitty Hawk to freaking a subspace aircraft.
And then to the fucking moon.
Yeah.
I do believe we went to the moon. I do.
Oh, I do too.
Yeah.
We haven't done much since then.
Well, you can blame that on politics.
Shit, I mean, the ISS is pretty fucking... The ISS...
If we would have never stopped, like, the space race, and we would have just kept expanding, we would have probably been on Mars by now. And our technology would be probably 1,000 times better.
I think that's because of President Nixon, though. President Nixon said that he appreciates he appreciated what NASA has done, and he wants to use what they have learned to advance things here on Earth. And that's when our exploration, our manned exploration, stopped. I mean, we've sent out probes and those things that, have yielded lots of great results, but we haven't gone past the moon as humans.
I don't think we're going to. I think AI will. And then they'll set the tone.
What is it? Who is it? Stephen Hawking even says that shit. And he's like, it's pretty much infeasible for a organic life form to travel the universe.
You can't go light speed. A human cannot go light speed.
You don't necessarily need to. I mean, you can get to Mars in under a year.
That's hauling balls.
Oh yeah.
Isn't there a new NASA propulsion system that they're working on right now? They're saying it could like lessen that amount of time.
I'm sure there fucking is, to be honest. I'm absolutely 1,000% sure there is. Those motherfuckers got shit we never even comprehended.
I mean, if we would have never nicked was it Project Orion, we would have been doing good.
Well, we're focused on war, man. We're focused on war. We're focused on, and this blows my mind, excuse me, that the one thing I do disagree with Trump and everybody that says this, coal. Why are we using coal as an energy source? It doesn't make any sense anymore. We are so past that.
It's there and it's easy.
We're so past it.
Yeah, we're past it, but it's cheap, it's efficient, it's easy to get a hold of, and there's a plethora of it. Like I think my sister went to school for like geology or something like that, and
Or even
she said
oil.
it's like, well, I mean, with coal, she said if we were to keep our current mining operations, there's at least 2,000 years of coal left on the United States alone.
I don't want to be using coal in 2,000 years.
No, there's no reason we should be doing that.
We have
Not if there's something else that's developed. The research and development is what costs the large amounts of money. Once it's discovered and developed, then it's easy.
How do we harness the power of a hurricane?
Those things are so brief. I mean,
But it holds a shit ton of energy. How do we harness? I mean, they're saying, okay, what was it? This last fucking big hurricane, Irma. It was saying it was the equivalent of multiple atomic bombs.
The power source we should be worried about if we're going to get into this is the sun. That's where you're going to get the majority.
Yeah.
Like, that's what did they say? Like 1 minute of sunlight hitting Earth is enough to power the whole planet for like what, a year or something like that. If you were able to harness 100% of it.
How do we do it? Solar panels.
You mean solar power?
Yeah.
Yeah. Solar technology is so far behind right now. I mean, but Elon Musk and them are working real good with that.
We'll see.
That is one. I don't know if he's a smart guy. He's very arrogant, and he's very wealthy.
But he's fucking smart.
Yeah, I was watching.
I wouldn't call him smart. I would say he knows where to locate his finances.
Yeah, he's very intelligent that way.
I'm not saying he built the fucking Dragon rockets by himself, but he spearheaded the fucking thing. He knows his resources.
He provides a platform for all these things. I mean,
Yeah.
look at SpaceX, man. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, SpaceX is ridiculous. You're
I'm
gonna
loving
land. You're gonna land your fucking booster back on the ground or back on a pontoon in the middle of the ocean. What?
That's where I think we as a nation screwed up, is we held so tightly onto the space program, and instead of privatizing. If we would have privatized it a lot longer, our space technology would be like.
I mean, dude,
way
when
advanced.
NASA is not in cahoots with, that just sounds like it's a negative thing. But when NASA is going to Musk saying, you know, hey, let's do these things, you know, so they're launching satellites and not launching. Are they launching satellites? I know they're.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
They're
resupplying
launching
ISS.
satellites and they're taking supplies to the International Space Station. That's badass.
Yeah,
A private company.
and cheaper.
Yeah, and now we rely less on the Soviet Union to get our ass up into space. Because that's ever since the space shuttle program stopped, you know, we've been paying Russia.
Yeah, that's true.
About $70 million a trip.
Yeah, that's true too. The twin brother came back on a Russian. Hell, we've been going up with them too. Yeah, we need to get it right where we make sure SpaceX is warm and fuzzy with that, and so we can send guys up to the ISS.
Yeah, if they would have paid me more, I'd be down in Waco working for them right now.
That's so dope. Every time I hear Waco, that's another conspiracy theory, and I love it.
Well,
Oh, there you go. I just saw something about that today too. They're coming out with a TV series about that shit.
Yeah. Woo! What my boy's gonna play fucking what's his name? He's gonna play Dave Koresh. What the fuck is his name? Oh, I can't. Let me look it up. I don't even fucking know.
it's not Caviezel, is it?
I don't remember.
He played Jesus.
If you
Not-
can
not
play
Hayes.
Jesus, Pookie, we're gonna put you in a next skit as Jesus. Is that cool?
That's fine.
That's gonna be so fun. It would
Yeah. Yeah, I could pull that off, man. I kind of got the Jesus look on. I mean, I feel you.
be, dude. You would be the greatest Jesus. You'd have a fucking Budweiser or a Four Loko. So saith me. Ole.
Jesus or Jesus?
Oh, I see what you did there. Can you speak Spanish?
Not mucho.
No say.
AI is where we're going to. Oh, okay. Let me bring a point together for space travel before I continue. We have to come together as a whole fucking people, a planet, human race. We have to. We're never going to fucking get out
Never
of
gonna
here.
happen.
I know, too. I know, right? That's bullshit.
Until people can drop the whole, I'm gonna say it, religious shit, it's never gonna happen.
I believe that, too. What's going to happen? I think... I wish if aliens are for real, and we're kicking it with them in the government and we're talking to them and shit, I know it's in the benefit of the pockets of the fucking 12 guys that run the whole goddamn whatever. I forget what they're called. There's 12 dudes. But I know they're lining their
12 monkeys.
pockets. No, there's 12 guys in the fucking this group at Area 51 supposedly that talks to aliens and shit and like talks to them. When they have meetings and shit. But this is crazy fucking like sci-fi shit that it interests me. I don't buy into it 1,000%. I don't, but it's pretty cool just to think, hey, old goddamn Colonel Jibbly Jube over here is talking to goddamn alien Carl, and they're clicking up and making SR-76s.
His name's Carl.
I don't know what you're gonna call a goddamn alien. It sounds.
What is that? What was that one movie? God, with the two guys driving that RV and they picked up that alien.
Dumb and Dumber?
Oh yeah.
God, that was hilarious.
I don't know.
Oh, I know what movie you're talking. It was. I can't remember, but they're like it wasn't the FBI. It was like the black suits were coming after him the whole time.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And there's for real Men in Blacks. That's what I hear anyway. But
Paul, thank you, Aaron.
But if
Wasn't it Seth Rogen that like played the alien?
really, I'm gonna have to watch this
I don't know.
movie. I don't know
Oh,
what y'all
it's
talking
just
about.
hilarious, man. He smokes, he cusses. He's just this cool little alien dude.
Oh, there's a British dude that did what is it? What's the name of that freaking shit?
Hot Fuzz.
Not Hot Fuzz. The guy who did the zombie movie, the British guy.
Same guy.
Okay, that guy there.
Shaun of the Dead.
Yes, that's it.
There you go.
Oh God, this is just reminding me of things I want to fucking talk about. I need to list this shit down. Anyway, so
Hey, we ought to have a little discussion board. Just us.
yeah.
We got to call it like the tinfoil times, and we can put our ideas in there.
Yeah. Fuck, because I've got like,
We need to publish.
yeah, the tenfold times.
That's where we need to go with it.
Copyright 2018.
We got to
WTF
come
Nation
together as
Radio.
a planet. We got to abominate religion or abolish religion. We got to be a human. So these 12 guys, I just remembered, sorry. These 12 guys, they're lining their pockets with all the bullshit that's going on in the world today. These wars is profitable, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. For world peace, if they're for real as aliens and we're kicking it with them, why don't we just say, hey, this is fucking Carl. This is no bullshit. He's a for real alien. Y'all become world peace now. So after that,
People would lose their shit, man.
yeah, there had to be the culling of people first. That would inevitably cull a lot of people off. It would. You got to cull the herd, bud. They would lose their
We
fucking
haven't had a
minds.
good. I'm a firm believer in that too. We haven't had a good calling in a while, and like World War II was, I think, the last big one we had.
And it still
Oh,
wasn't.
no, I lied. Communism was, but whatever.
Was World War II? Did we have death tolls in the millions?
I mean, the Russians did.
Yeah. Well, that's just one people. But regardless, we have 7 billion people in the world.
I thought it was 8.
We're probably there now. I mean, seriously, we're probably there. So, and it's easier to live. It's easy. It's the easiest time to live and procreate and get food. You don't have to hunt. You're not in danger all the time. So there's a lot of fucking energy, and energy brings life. So that's why there's so many fucking people in the world. If we bring an alien out, maybe that 8 billion people will, I don't know if it'll cut in half. What will happen? There'll be huge wars.
You know, I don't know, man. I'm not really convinced that there's a, you know, alien. I know that there's alien life, and by that I mean organisms. I don't know if they're functional like humans are, or super functional,
intelligent.
They're
like
protozoa.
However, on the West Coast, what was that? Was that an F-16 or an F-18 pilot videoed an encounter with a craft?
Yeah.
And then and then you see shit like that, and then you're like, okay, is that like a government thing that they encountered, or is that really an ET?
It makes you It kind of seems arrogant to think that we're the only life.
Oh no. I will tell you right now, just take a look at this picture. It's called a Hubble Deep View.
Oh yeah.
Take a look at it. And then just like make sure you get the super high res one. I think it's like a gig. And you can zoom for hours almost, it seems like, and you just keep seeing more and more and more, and until it starts getting so blurry you can't see anything anymore.
There's so many, universes and worlds out there. I mean,
we just saw 2 neutron stars blow up 150 billion years ago.
Yeah.
We just saw
and that caused like a gravitational wave that like fucked with shit.
That's crazy, but we're still in the infancy. We are still babies. We only put the fucking Voyager out in the 70s, and it just left fucking the bubble, our solar system bubble. It just left in the deep. It's not even deep space. It hasn't even left our fucking universe, our galaxy.
It hasn't left our solar system yet, from what I understand.
It has.
Still discovered shit. Like,
what was that?
Voyager 2 left. Voyager.
Oh, one of them's still picking up stuff floating in our gravitational well, I guess is what you would call it.
Voyager 1 cut a fucking dog leg back, or is on the perimeter. Voyager 2 passed Neptune, and so there's this bubble basically.
What's the probe that they said, well, fuck it, it's at the end of its life, so they actually dove that probe through the rings of Saturn,
yeah,
and it made it through.
This is not Kepler. I can't remember, but yeah, it went around Saturn and just pimped around and fucking took pictures, and we learned a shitload off of it.
Oh yeah,
it's beautiful. We're fucking blue marble. We are nothing. We are insignificant. We are ants.
There was a DJ Hype freaking track that he did one time, and it started out with like weird, like this floating blue orb and nothingness of space, pretty much. We're just a dot. Like that's it.
We are. There's a satellite took the picture. I can't remember which satellite took it, but it's the blue marble, the blue dot or something. There's a famous picture, the blue dot, and it's us. Cassini.
Yeah. Oh
Cassini.
yeah, it took
from Mars.
It's fucking beautiful.
Well, the rover did that. It took a picture of the Earth and it circled it and was like, "That's what we look like from Mars."
One of the greatest pictures I've ever seen of all time is, you know how like you get here in space or on Earth, crop circles, and they're super elaborate and beautiful and crazy as shit. And we put the fucking rover on Mars, and you look at its tracks, and it just looks like ate up dog shit. Like, we're still babies, man. We don't know what the fuck we're doing quite yet. We just don't know. But I think soon we need to go onto the moon, throw some shit off onto that thing so we can extend our reach a little further. Yeah, Cassini, I love that name.
Yeah. There's
Justin,
no reason why we shouldn't have like a space station in orbit of the moon.
Yeah, I don't see why not either. I mean, it's not like our atmosphere helps us out.
I think China's going to be the next on the moon.
That's cool. Perfect. We can
I'm
learn
down
things.
with that.
Yeah. Anybody going. I mean, we're past the space race. We're way past that. We're in the world of AI now.
I think the problem with that is I think China might try to militarize the moon because that's just what they do.
Fuck, what would we do?
Research, I think. And I know the government's probably got their little hands in there and their little sphere of influence.
Justin Jensen
not saying it's nefarious. I'm just saying that there's other, for everything that happens in the space community. I'm sure there's a military use for whatever's going on.
Justin Jensen says space is a myth. Okay. I want to know.
Oh, he's one of them flat earthers is probably what he is.
Here's a simple thing with flat
What was that meme that you posted? If the Earth really was flat, all the cats in the world would push all the shit off.
Yeah.
Yeah, they would have knocked everything over by now.
If Earth is flat, okay, let's look at it.
You ever
like
see
this.
the flight of an SR-71? You can see the curvature of the Earth. So.
Exactly, and space shuttles. I mean, fuck me,
Yeah.
right? It's not like we haven't experienced that. I mean, there's simple experiments you could do. Here's one experiment you could do to prove that Earth is not fucking flat. Let's do this. Can we all be in agreement here? You could take a telescope on a clear night, sit out in your fucking yard, and look at the moon. We could see the fucking moon. Perfect. In all its splendor. Now, take that motherfucker 45 degrees, point it flat down on your flat fucking Earth, and why the fuck can't you see Mount Everest? It's on the other side of the world.
That's a very excellent point.
Well, the human eye can only see so far.
But the distance to the moon, well, I guess, the moon is much larger than Everest is.
Yeah, but you should still be able to see if it's flat.
I don't know. I saw one today where this dude held this like weird like glass dome flat earth looking thing and trying to explain that, the earth is flat by taking a little, I guess, flashlight around it, and it leaves a shadow because of the glass or whatever it is, but our atmosphere isn't glass, so it takes that whole theory kind of out the water.
Watching those flat earthers try to explain their shit, it just makes my brain hurt.
He says the earth is a line. A line can't be flat. Okay.
What?
Everything's well. Actually, Elon Musk actually said that there's probably a a very high probability that we're just a simulation.
It could be. Why aren't we AI?
How cool is that? We're a self-aware simulation?
Yes, I mean he's like, and someone broke it down to me, and I was like, "What is he talking about?" And someone broke it down to me, and it made absolute sense. Like, there's the probability that future us has created through AI the ability to just simulate past.
We're our own pets.
Pretty much, it's like The Sims. I want to go and experience this dude's life in the past, so I'm going to simulate it. So we're self-aware, and we're just mucking around, but we're in a computer program.
I don't know why I picked this fucking life. I can't say I've had a horrible life, but god damn it. If I'm picking, I picked the wrong guy.
No, you picked the right guy, man. I like you.
I wouldn't, fuck. I'd hang out with me probably, but I don't think I would pick me. I would pick something like Justin Timberlake. Like, why can't I just
a sexy motherfucker?
Why can't I just fucking simulate his life? God damn. That motherfucker got it all. Or
What's that? Total Recall.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I don't know whose life I would want to simulate. Okay, so check this out. AI. We're going to get to a point where it's so indistinguishable. We'll make fucking droids and shit like they're going to be indistinguishable from you. And we're on that path now. They've got fuck dolls already.
Are you talking about the singularity?
Oh, the singularity's down the fucking road. Like when they can fucking figure it out. So basically, people, the singularity is that we make AI so powerful and so perfect and so good where it takes control. And that point is the singularity, where they start programming themselves to make better versions of themselves, and it keeps evolving. And we become pretty obsolete as humans.
We see the whole idea behind the singularity is there's like two options. Humanity itself will cease to exist, or the machine will realize that it has to incorporate humanity inside of it.
Yeah.
And then that's when we actually like kind of transcend.
I would never fucking get married. I'd just have a fucking sex doll.
Just imagine how different your life. I mean, change one major decision that you made earlier in your life, and if you hadn't made that decision, I mean, think how different your life would be. I mean,
I think about that all the time.
So do I. I do all the time.
I wish I would have bought more Bitcoins when I had the chance.
I remember when there's this album, it's who they're talking about Bitcoin. This is years and years and years and years and years ago. They're like, Bitcoin is the new fucking thing, and it's starting. It's starting big.
There's already predictions it's going to hit $80,000 by the end of next year.
Per one Bitcoin?
Per one Bitcoin.
Who assigns value to that?
An algorithm.
Well, I mean, it's the blockchain really, but
is there a finite amount of these? Is there a physical?
Yes, there's only so many that can ever be produced, and that's what adds value to it.
Is this something? Is it tangible? Can you touch it? Can you put it in your pocket?
No.
Well, I mean, money's fiat. I mean, our money's fiat, and it really is worthless, except for the fact that it's on paper. So, I mean, there's no difference.
But our cash system is backed by the gold standard. So that's what it is. That assigns it value. Bitcoin is a cryptocurrency where you can't physically hold it. It's just a thing. It's ones and zeros.
Our money, if like say the U.S. dollar were to crash, that money that you have in your pocket right now is completely useless. It'd be as good as toilet paper. You can't go into any financial institution and be like, I want gold for this money, because they will not trade it.
Yeah, the gold standard's dead now, right?
It is. It is pretty much. I mean, it's kind of a fluke. Not a fluke. That's the wrong word. It's a farce.
Can I make a hard left turn here about that? A dog leg back to this gold standard. I've heard this. I don't know if it's true. JFK wanted to audit the Fed, right?
He wanted to get rid of the Federal Reserve.
Okay. He wanted to get rid of it. And that's one reason. That's one of many reasons they killed him. And then Ron Paul wanted to he audited it once. And then, or tried to back in the 70s or 80s. He tried to. Not possible. It got shut down. We've been trying to do it again. Is there gold in our stocks? Or is our now stock oil?
Our stock is debt. That's what it is. I will say that right now.
Debt? Yeah, that makes fucking sense. I mean, yeah.
Because this is the way I understand the way the financial systems work. If a bank receives $1 worth of deposit, it can lend legally $2 out.
Oh, fuck.
So that's the way the system works now. When you get paid, you're getting paid in debt.
That blows dogs for quarters.
Say that again, Pookie. When I get paid.
When you get paid, you're getting paid in bills that are essentially debt, is what it is.
Who's dead?
America's dead.
America's dead.
God damn.
Because it's nothing for the Fed to be like, hey, I'm going to just print off a couple $1 trillion right now.
Yeah,
It's
that's
nothing
true.
to them.
That's true. That's absolutely true.
That's the Bernie Sanders fucking solution to shit. Just print more fucking money.
And that's not the right answer.
No, it's not.
What is the right answer?
Well, really, to tell you the truth, I think the gold silver standard was probably the best way to go about it, because there's a conspiracy theory about Gaddafi in Libya.
Yeah.
The reason why he got ousted was because he was trying to switch Africa over to, like, the entire continent of Africa over to some sort of gold standard, like
Yes,
euro almost.
he was trying to take away the dollar. He didn't want to use the dollar anymore. I heard about this.
He wanted to back every freaking. I guess he wanted to make. I guess it would have been the equivalent of a euro, but it would have been an African dollar or whatever it is, and he wanted to get these African nations on this, and that is the reason why he got killed.
Yeah,
Saddam
I heard
similarly.
this.
I heard that about Saddam too, but I'm not sure. Like, Saddam was planning on switching over to a gold, like a gold standard.
I
And they
think
didn't like the idea of it.
So why is Dubai so successful?
Oil.
Dude, they have fucking vending machines that sell gold bars in the
For
hotel.
real?
Oh, I know. Well, Bahrain's the same way. I could walk up, I could put my debit card in there, and I could say I want an ounce of gold, and it will transfer. I don't have gold in my pocket, but
Why?
I mean, I don't.
But why? That's retarded. Just to be, I mean, that's baller as fuck. To be like, yeah, I've got 220s and a goddamn bar of gold. That's super fucking baller. Like,
Yeah, but go to Walmart and try to buy some groceries and say, no, I'm going to pay with this fucking chunk of gold.
yeah, well, it's not legal tender.
It's not legal tender.
It's not. But did you see that video floating around? I think it was about a year or two ago. This guy was standing outside a pawn shop. He had 100 ounces of gold bar in his hand and candy bars in the other hand. And he walked up to people and said, I'm going to give you one of these. You can either have the candy bar or the silver bar. And everyone was taking the candy. No one took this. That silver bar is useless. It's just a piece of metal. I mean, I would have grabbed that silver bar and walked into the pawn shop and be like, I'm going to sell this at half market value right now to you, and you're going to give me the cash for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and y'all gonna be fucking sick because y'all can flip it, baller.
Yeah, but you just said money's useless.
But I mean, not if you go to somebody that can flip it.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
Money is only as useful as what you think it's useful as. That
Well, it's like, and I agree. It's like you have a car, and let's just say you have a 1976 AMC Pacer, and you want to sell it, and you put it on Craigslist or whatever that fucking eBay Auto for $76,000. That's the value that you've just assigned to your 1976 AMC Pacer. It's not going to sell because that's not the value that other people would assign to that vehicle.
portrayed as.
it's collaborative value,
Yeah.
Yeah.
societal
Now,
value.
see, the reason why I think Bitcoin is so valuable too is the fact that it is a cryptocurrency with no centralized bank, meaning no one can trace where my transactions are going. I could walk across. I could fly from, say, Dubai with a thumbstick in my pocket, fly in the United States, and you know how that when you go through customs, they're like, do you have any like money to claim? You can say no, and they can't prove that you have that $1 billion of Bitcoins in your pocket.
Encrypted
It's
as a
something
motherfucker.
And then boom, I get into the States and bam, I cash out.
Yeah, you cash out because someone else is going to assign a value to the Bitcoin that's in your pocket. Is there, and I asked this earlier, is there a finite amount of Bitcoin that exists?
Okay, what happens with the Bitcoin? I used to do Bitcoin mining when I first came out because I was like, oh, this is cool, it's fun, it's a hobby, You buy hardware that processes the transactions. There's a billion of these, I won't say a billion, but there's at least 1 million people around the planet right now that are running these transactions from their home, pretty much.
Yeah.
They get paid in Bitcoin to run these transactions. There's a payment for doing it. But that's the thing right there is like, you can't track the money. There's no
You
way
can't track the money. I mean, it just seems like they would be fraught with just corruption and fraud.
Well, see, that's where the encryption are. That's why I call it cryptocurrency. Pretty much, is totally encrypted. You can't, if you fraud it, it pops up.
Well,
Like
it's
it won't go into the
decentralized.
blockchain.
It's decentralized, so nobody has control of it. It's a.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, it's a big thing on a black market. It is a big thing on
oh
a black
yeah,
market.
yeah. That's what I mean. That's what you bought shit on the Silk Road with.
It kind of
Yeah,
makes me want to buy another computer and just use that for the dark web.
I've thought about that a lot, man. I've thought about it a lot.
I used to play around on everyone calls it dark web. I call it deep web, is because it's the proper term for it. But I stumbled across a website one time. It was a human organ trafficking website, and I shut the computer down and I wiped it.
Shit.
And I was like, I'm done.
Hearts
That's
are
creepy,
go-
man.
Hearts are going
Never
for
again,
half a
never
mil.
again have I been there.
Fuck.
So you wouldn't recommend? I mean, even if I guess we could need, what's his name, Spider Monkey, OPSEC Monkey. I mean, so you wouldn't recommend just getting a standalone computer with no, in a hub with no other computers connected to it and playing around out there?
Your best bet, this is my personal opinion. Your best bet would be to like scout out a Starbucks and find an area in a Starbucks where there's no camera coverage and sit down on the Wi-Fi with like a laptop. And there's a certain encryption method you got to use to get on the deep web anyways that'll protect you, but that's just an extra cover. So like when you get up and you leave, make sure you shut the computer down. But when you get up and leave, no one sees you and no one knows you're on it.
I found an answer for you, Cause, on the Bitcoin. While the
Okay.
number of Bitcoins in existence will never exceed 21 million, the money supply of Bitcoins can exceed 21 million due to fractional reserve banking. So,
Well, yeah, because it increases the it's
Value.
not a 1-to-1 ratio. One
Yeah.
Bitcoin is not $1. One Bitcoin is what, around 15,000 right now?
it's
Yes.
crazy. I wanna send you this link, Cause. Holy fuck. This is algorithms, and this is crazy. I want to send it to y'all. This is fucking. I can't.
Well,
I can't.
everyone
even-
talks Bitcoin to you. There's also other cryptocurrencies a lot of people don't talk about. There's one called Litecoin. Litecoin I like to equate to like you got gold and silver. Gold is worth more. Silver is not worth as much, but it still has value. Litecoin has a lot of value to it.
Jesus. This projected Bitcoin short term. This shit is insane.
Yep.
Oh my God. I had no idea. Well,
Like this is my personal advice to you. If you want to invest into Bitcoin, go ahead, throw a couple $100 on there. I mean, that's fine with you. But if you really want to make the big cash right now, as I would suggest investing into either Ethereum or Litecoin, because they're cheap right now and they are going to go up as Bitcoin goes up.
And those are other cryptocurrencies?
Yes, you can buy Litecoin and Ethereum on Coinbase.
can I buy an Android fuck doll
What the hell?
with Bitcoin?
I guess if
you
someone
can
will
buy it.
accept it.
Any-
If
I
someone
think
will accept it.
Overstock.com accepts Bitcoin from what I understand.
This
So
over-
what's that called? Ethereum and what's the Litecoin?
Litecoin.
I'm gonna have to check that out too. All right.
Yeah, if you're like really interested in just I mean a couple hundred. I think a Litecoin right now is going for like $1.50 right now. So not $1.50, $150. So you could buy like 3 or 4 of them and hold on to them. Maybe next year sometime they might be worth twice as much, 3 times as much. But whatever.
Yeah, but imagine, I mean, when you got into the Bitcoin thing, they were relatively inexpensive because they were brand
Yeah,
new.
it's new.
Well, I got into it right around when they started hitting about the $100 mark. So they weren't as value. Like there's this story going around that someone spent 400 Bitcoins on a pizza when
What?
it first.
Yeah, and now they're kicking themselves in the ass.
Yes.
Oh my.
But that's what they were worth at the time. So they're not really out anything. Because it's all that hindsight, just had I held on to it.
Google stock when it first came out, I think Google opened at like $80 a share or something like that, around that. If you would have held on to it now, it's But if you would have sold like when it was at 160 and doubled its value, you know, you would have made money off it still. But
Yeah, same with IBM or, you know, anything else.
That's what people
Apple.
want to do with fucking dinar. I knew a lot of guys that bought a shitload of dinar, and it was like in hopes maybe that'll get back up. No.
not with I've got like probably about like 40,000 Iraqi dinar floating around.
And it ain't nothing but toilet paper. That's
Pretty
all
much.
it is. You want to hear something crazy that I found today?
Something else crazy?
Well, I've
You
got a
gotta
lot
be
of shit.
kidding me.
So it says 1,500-year-old Bible confirms that Jesus Christ was not crucified. Vatican is in awe.
Yeah, that's that is that the Bible from 1500, the year 1500?
I don't. It says an approximately 1,500 to 2,000-year-old Bible found in the Turkey has left the Vatican.
Okay.
They left them in the Vatican in shock because it allegedly confirms that Jesus Christ wasn't crucified and has come as widely believed. The Bible was discovered in 2000 and kept in secret. So it was discovered in 2000, like recently? Holy fuck.
Let me put a pause on this, and I want to challenge our front desk people.
Okay.
Spanky, I think she's working front desk this evening. During our shows, I would like for you to trace our conversations from beginning of the show to the end, and see how many fucking loop-de-loops we do. And I mean, because we started the show just talking about, hey, you know, today's Saturday Night Savagery, and we started talking about aliens and space exploration, and then it went to
The Bible?
Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, and now we're talking about Jesus. I'm sorry. Continue.
Well, okay, let's get on a linear path then. We'll get back to this.
Oh no, it's fine. I like the ADHD approach to life that we have.
We sure as fuck do.
You know, I will tell you though, it's better than like being monotone and stuck on one kind of linear thing, is because, you know, the average, I'm not dissing the average American or person today, but you know, it's an average attention span of like what, 15 minutes. So if we can keep it moving, you know, we keep people enthralled.
Yeah, because you never know what you're gonna get, and you can tune in and, you know, and hear a subject and get up and go to the bathroom or make yourself an adult beverage. Come back and we're gonna be talking about something different.
Completely fucking different. So I like the way you put that. The gospel claims that Christ was neither crucified nor was God's son. Instead, it says he was just a prophet. The book also refers to Apostle Paul as the imposter. Oh, fuck. Further claims that Christ ascended back to heaven alive, with Judas being crucified in his place. Now the controversial book was recovered during the operation in the Mediterranean area as authorities went against the gangs and smuggles, antiquities, and illegal explosives. So they were going after bad guys, and they found the motherfucker. That's pretty kind of cool. The old book is currently valued at a whopping 40 million Turkish liras, approximately $28 million. Experts in religious bodies have examined the book and agreed that it's an original piece. It's clearly written in gold lettering in Aramaic, the language of Jesus Christ. It contains teachings that agree with Islam, contradicting the New Testament of the Bible. In the book, Jesus foretells the birth of the Prophet Muhammad and the one who founded Islam 700 years later. Holy fuck. Holy fuck.
That's gonna tear some people up.
Yeah, oh my God. So it's basically saying, yeah, Islam's a little bit more legit than Christianity, but that's fuck. I don't give a fuck, whatever. But okay, if there was a guy I just still believe it's just a bunch of dumb motherfuckers writing about stories. Fuck all of it's retarded.
I don't think it's anything different than, you know, anybody's, you know, a blog nowadays.
It's a goddamn.
In 100 years, they're gonna, you know, look back at, oh my gosh, I wonder what the 2000s were like, and they're gonna say, fuck, man, those guys are all fucked up.
Yeah, this is basically an ancient John Burke video.
What?
damn.
So Jesus was sitting in his car, fucking squawking and
Yeah, just but right and really aggressive. Judas was really Jesus, and Muhammad. So
yeah.
Well, my good friend of mine, me and him were drinking one night, and he pretty much like we got into a religious talk, and he's like, just think of it like this, right? Just imagine a nuclear war happened, right? And everyone lost literacy, and all books were lost pretty much, except for one Spider-Man comic. The next religion would be Spider-Man.
yeah,
Were you smoking stuff?
There might have been some involved with that, but
I think the story of fucking Iron Man is a more legitimate fucking story than the Bible. He's Iron Man. Shit, Tony Stark is who I want to believe in.
I thought you were talking about like Black Sabbath Iron Man.
I am Iron Man. No. Oh fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Look. I'm gonna anything to do with Christianity and it's saying this shit. Just okay. I can a bazillion % believe this shit, people. What I'm just saying is, clearly they found a fucking book, and it has contradictory things that you've been taught your whole fucking life, and it's scary. I get it. It's scary, and you don't want to. Oh my God, Jesus Christ. He died for my sins upon the cross. But really, I was bamboozled, and it was Judas the whole time. And you've been told Judas was the fucking prick the whole fucking time. He was a patsy. He was a fucking patsy.
I'm looking at your video.
But I have a question. Did it turn the frogs gay?
Oh, God damn it, I didn't have the sound clip ready. Fuck. Turn the fucking frogs gay. The only thing legitimate in the fucking Bible, like legitimate, is the plague of locusts. That's a real thing. I've seen it.
And it happens, and it's not biblical. It happens all the time.
All the fucking time.
Did you see that new what was it? The new Moses movie?
It was dog shit.
It had Batman in it. Batman is Moses.
It had Kurt Russell.
It had Batman. What's his name? No, it wasn't Kurt Russell. It had Batman in it.
I'll be back in a second.
Wait. Batman Moses? Batman Moses?
Yeah, it was Batman. Moses was Batman. No, like they showed how the plague went down, and it started like one dude like accidentally fell in the water, and then the alligators started thrashing around.
I'm thinking fucking the Ark and Noah. Oh, yeah, I did see that.
The whole like plague thing makes sense to me. Like, okay, so like the rivers got flooded because the alligators freaked out and like killed everything, and there was blood everywhere, and then the fish started dying, and when the fish started dying, the frogs started trying to get out of the water, and when the frogs started dying, pestilence came because flies and shit, and then locusts.
Yeah, it was a nature chain reaction. That kind of makes sense. The Book of Elijah, yeah, that's a pretty good ass fucking movie too. With Denzel Washington. That's pretty good.
Oh, the Book of Eli.
Yeah, or Eli, not Elijah. God damn it. Anyway, yeah, I mean, I remember like going back in my memory piece. I'm remembering all these fucking stories from Sunday school, and I'm just like, God damn, why did you teach us this bullshit? Like, why? You're lying to fucking kids.
Well, I mean, people still tell their kids that Santa Claus is real. So, I mean,
what's that fucking one thing like this is a picture I saw. There's two gentlemen, and there's this kid like putting a fucking package to Santa, and that one kid, the one guy saying, haha, that kid still believes in Santa. And the dude turns to him and says, you believe in Jesus? Kill a kitten. Oh yeah, Mormons fucking they make me laugh hard. So does Scientology. Just like all religions really do make me fucking giggle. It's because Really? Really? Come on now.
Well, dude, be careful what you say about Scientology, man. They come after your
Man,
ass.
fuck them. Fuck them. They can come. Y'all motherfuckers come stalk me. I'm gonna put one in your motherfucking head.
You might have Tom Cruise come after you.
I'll fucking hit him right in the danger zone. I'd fuck Tom Cruise up. I'd fuck him up. I know that.
He's like short as fuck from what I understand.
I'd kick him right in his mother. I'd Muay Thai kick him right in the knee, him right in the fucking teeth. I would eat his fucking lunch. J Ready belly hungry bitch. I'll eat Tom Cruise's lunch. Fuck him. And fuck John Travolta's old ass. I'll bust him in his big ass jawline. Fuck him.
You know, the founder of Scientology, like, specifically said, like, hey, watch, I bet you I can make a religion up and people would follow me.
This cocksucker has the world record for most fictional books ever written. He come up with some crazy shit. We're fucking assholes in a volcano of spirits and shit. Like, what? What? Okay. Whatever. It's kind of like, to me, that's along the same lines of Sky Daddy's watching us all the fucking time, and like, I'm in the church of love. Why can't we just love one another?
That's my belief. I was brought up in the Christian church. I went through parochial school all the way up until 8th grade. I went to military school, and that was a religious, based. And it's just
really.
I'm kind of
Military school was.
I'm kind of sick of it because it just seems like it's based on fear.
Yeah.
And
yeah, all the big three are the fucking the big three. Goddamn, I lost my train of thought. The big three.
Big three. What, Christianity,
Judaism, and Islam. But there's a goddamn. I studied this, and I don't know why the fuck.
Oh yeah, I forgot you got some experience with theology.
The goddamn Abrahamic religions. That's it. The Abrahamic religions. They're the worst ones on the planet, and they cause the most deaths in world fucking history, in recorded history, I should say. Zoroastrianism was pretty much the same as Christianity now. And all of them are pretty close.
I've got the guy that I work with, he just got married. And he's a church going guy, and he's very religious, and that's totally cool.
Amen.
And just to see the hoops that he had to jump through for the church just to get married. Just to get married and have his union with his wife sanctioned by the church. Dude, it took almost a year of going to classes that he had to pay for, going to to counseling sessions with him and his fiance, and just all of these things, all these paperwork and just bullshit that he had to jump through just to have his marriage sanctioned through the church.
That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. Now that would make sense.
Religion was just control, man. That's all
it
was.
Yeah, it is, man. And like, it's all it's ever been. And I would see if they had a hard time if the dude was gay. My ex-father-in-law, he was a preacher, and he had 2 gay dudes come to his church, and he refused to fucking marry him and stuff, but he let him in the church. And I was like, you're kind of an asshole, man. What are they hurting? What does them fucking each other have any fucking thing to do with what you're doing? Why? It don't fucking matter. They pay their fucking tithes just like everybody. They fucking sing along with everybody. They're sweet to everybody. Just because they go back home and do their fucking sexual kink, their shit, what does that have anything to do with you? It don't make sense. Why can't everybody just get the
I live
fuck
my
along?
life as don't be a dick.
Yeah, golden rule, goddammit.
That is the only rule you need is don't be a dick.
And you're a dick towards the dick. You have to. You're obligated to be the dickhead that calls you a dickhead.
You earn my attitude. Whatever my attitude
Yeah.
is, it's been earned.
Yeah, I love that saying. I'm going to be super fucking sweet if you're fucking sweet to me. I think I could be one of the sweetest people in the world. But if you're a fucking cocksucker, not in the homosexual sense, I'm just talking about you're an asshole. I'm going to fucking light you up. I don't care. Like, I'm a big believer in truth. I'm a big believer in telling it like it is, because you're not going to solve any fucking problems if you pussyfoot and you fucking duck behind the bush like a pussy. People can be gay. I don't care. I've done crazier. You done crazier than gay? Well, what's crazy? Like, you poop on people? D-Max? D-Max says people can be gay. I don't care. I've done crazier. I don't know how to address this. I don't know how to address it. Okay, I'm just going to leave it there.
I'm not going to go out of my way to be a dick. Jay Reddy, if you fucking rub me the wrong way, or if I rub you the wrong way, it's just, I'm not going to invest any energy that's in my body to be a dick to you. I'll respond. And this is for anybody, someone I meet in the fucking Walmart parking lot. It doesn't matter. I'm not going to invest a lot of energy. I'm going to speak my mind, but then I'm not going to pay you any fucking attention. It doesn't matter who you are.
That's why I like Buddhism so much.
Have you ever heard of Jainism?
Jainism?
Jainism. So
yes.
Jainism is an offshoot of Hinduism. They're all in the Enlightenment era of religion, and they kind of follow the same suit. And Jainism is so extreme. Now, there's good extremism and there's bad extremism. This positive extremism, the priest in Jainism, they are so against death and hurting anything. They wear pieces of paper over their mouth so they won't accidentally eat a bug. And they walk very slowly in stutter steps and sweep gently across the floor so they won't step on a bug. I mean, it's crazy. They're so pro-life because everything has a soul to them. And it's nuts, man.
So they don't eat meat at all?
No. I don't know. I know they don't eat meat, but I don't know what they probably rice or some shit. I have no fucking idea. I mean, that's how Siddhartha became Buddha. But I think that whole thing, he was just transfixed and not eating, and his body was turning inside out, and he started hallucinating because he was exposed. He had a crazy case of exposure and turned into Buddha. And Buddha is not a god. It's not a thing. It's a state of mind. That's what a lot of people don't understand too. But it's good. I mean, do what you do. It's just as long as you ain't hurting motherfuckers. I don't give a shit. You got this is my philosophy in life. I say the word blessed. I have been blessed with a life of being able to talk to folks, being able to help people, in some crazy fucking way, shape, form, or fashion, people fucking listen to me. But I've always been told you help the meek and you protect the simple. You know? That's you got to. You got to protect people. You got to.
And don't be a dick.
And don't be a fucking dick about it. Protect the meek and protect the simple. Because they can't do it themselves. And we're never gonna fucking get anywhere as humans if we keep fucking doing it. Keep fighting.
I think we just evolved to be violent creatures.
I think it's ingrained into us. Yeah. I think we have to. We still got this fucking leftover monkey shit where we have to fight and fuck and get primal, and we still have that in us, man.
Well, you got to understand too. What is it? They said the agricultural revolution is what they like to call it. When we started actually, farming instead of like hunter gatherer was like what 20,000 years ago.
Yeah.
And people like that's 20,000 years. It takes a long time for like a species to like
Yeah.
adapt to things. You can't expect that crap to happen overnight.
Yeah, our technology, we are so behind our technology, like as adapting to it, it's ridiculous. We're still monkeys compared to this shit, man.
But according to us, we're fucking badass.
We are pretty. I mean, humans are badass. Look what we get to. Look what we can do. We can do some pretty fucking cool shit, man. We can fly through the air.
Just look at the Great Pyramids, man.
I know. I still want to know.
And that was built before, like we had the technology. Like, if we tried to do that today, it'd be like simple. It would take like 6 months.
And that couldn't have been done without astrology. Because it lines up perfectly with everything. Astrologically speaking.
So does Stonehenge.
Yeah. You got to think about, like, we can't really comprehend what life was like because we've never lived in that situation. It is so far beyond us. We don't have to go out and hunt our food and stalk it with a knife or a spear. And you have to get it or you're dead.
But for some folks, that's what they like. That's what they do. I'm not a hunter.
No, I'm talking about solely. Everything you fucking consume, you hunt.
How cool would it be to live in the democracy and the republic that we do? Not necessarily democracy, the republic that we do, but still have to be self-sufficient. I mean, you still have to be a hunter-gatherer, and I still think that we would still have communal areas like grocery stores for the people that don't mind fucking markets. I think we would end up in the same fucking place that we are.
Well, yeah, because
I mean, I know people that live in Alaska that their entire existence is based off of hunting.
Have you ever watched Life Below Zero?
Crazy.
On Netflix?
Crazy.
No.
It's really pretty good. Because these fuckers are like up in the Arctic Circle, and that's what they do. They hunt a couple months out of the year, and that's their food for the entire fucking year.
You mess up one time, you starve to death.
Yep, and it's happened. Not to death, but some guys that have missed their mark are like in a really bad way. I mean, they end up surviving, but they're in a really bad way for a couple of months. They can't, when they fish and they don't catch anything because they're in the wrong spot. Wow, the whole family suffers.
I got a question for you.
That's why I like watching that. What's that?
Got a question for you. This might be a little controversial question, but it's something to think about. Do we put too much value on life?
What does that mean? What is the value of life?
Okay, I'm just saying, like,
okay. I understand what you're saying, Jay Reddy. I think yes, but life is not a commodity.
Do we treat it as such?
Sometimes yes, but it's like the value of life isn't as valuable as people make it out to be. Like, for instance, people throwing a fit about, you killed a moose on the internet. You're a piece of shit, blah, blah, blah. Well, that moose, if a pack of wolves would have got a hold of it, would have literally eaten it alive. Whereas we are more humane.
Do we need to be? Or is that going back? Is that rewinding our biological, or our societal standard? Like, we evolved from the woods destroying things. I mean, it was the strong survive, period. And that's why we're to this point. Are we past that now? Or is that still ingrained? But on a different hierarchy.
This is like the whole like movie Idiocracy that we love so much. There's no natural selection anymore. There isn't. We're at our evolutionary peak right now. Unless something major happens, nothing's going to happen to humanity unless
Have you ever seen the Darwin Awards? Those are fucking awesome.
Yeah, they're great.
Well, I mean, they're stupid people, but you've seen Idiocracy, where like the two sensible people are like, we're going to wait to have kids until we're able to do it, and then dumbass Billy Bob is over there banging both his neighbors, and has like 50 kids, and then his kids have 50 kids. Stupidity makes it farther now than it used to back when we were cavemen.
That makes sense. That surely does.
We got a question from the Mixer chat.
What's that?
GHS Blackout says, do our lives even matter in 50 to 1,000 years?
In what context?
Well,
okay, let's see. We'll say this, like Troy.
I think it does, because whatever is happening in 500 to 1,000 years from now, we are the groundwork for whatever that life is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you know what's a great movie? A great movie is what was it? It was a Christmas movie, old 50s Christmas movie. Dude like goes to jump off a bridge, and like a little angel saves him or whatever it is.
Yeah, Clarence.
I don't remember the name of the movie off the top of my head.
Ghost of Christmas Past.
It's a Wonderful Life.
Yeah, it's a wonderful.
It's a Wonderful Life. All right. Yeah. What the angel brought him back and says, this is what life would look like if you did not exist, and it was completely different.
Yeah.
So our lives do matter. I mean, then again, energy.
But that seems that seems pinpointed just to that one person. Like, okay, does one person make a fucking difference? I say yes. I say yes because the guy that killed Ferdinand, like we spoke about last week, Archbishop Ferdinand, whatever, that started World War I, that one person changed the course of history forever.
Yes, he did.
Achilles changed the course of history forever.
Dude, Hitler changed the course of history forever. Imagine if Hitler was not fucking born, or if he was fucking killed when he was a soldier back in World War I.
Karl Marx.
Yeah.
So these people, do those bad things have to happen for us to progress?
Yes.
I think so too. As fucked up as it sounds, we learn from our mistakes, and those are some bad fucking mistakes.
Experience is the best teacher. You could, like I say it all the time, so you can keep smacking a kid's hand away from the stove. One time you just gotta let them touch it, and they'll stop touching the stove.
And that's crazy that we're still like that, monkey man. We're still like that. It's just like, why can't we
go out and experience things? I mean, that's what it experience. You could teach people from a book all day long, but if they don't like experience crap, like, oh well, they're not, firsthand, they're not gonna learn.
Yeah, I wish I had somebody swap my hand.
I'm friends with Mindy Robinson.
Yeah.
On Twitter, and she'll post stuff, and it's just, and I responded to one of her posts. I said, some of the best lessons that you learn in life are the ones that are learned the hard way.
Yeah. Burning
your hand, getting a DUI, those are lessons that you learn as a human as they happen. You make bad decisions, and you learn. If you're smart enough, you learn from them, and you don't go and make those bad decisions anymore, or you modify your decision-making process.
Yeah, that's like the old saying, something about the Purple Heart, is you're smart enough to come up with a plan, dumb enough to try it, and lucky enough to live through it.
Yeah.
Right?
That's absolutely true. I just think, like, now I'm looking at some of these articles, like nuclear test footage.
Oh, dude, I dropped that in there. It's brand new released test footage.
Oh, I saw that.
Why are we
fucking awesome?
But why are we at that point. That's crazy that we're at that point.
The thing is, we're beyond that point.
Oh, yeah.
That was way in the 50s. We've learned our lesson from that. Like, dude, we're fucking up the environment. And now, because they went from above ground testing, and those are like, there's some testing in those videos that are from the like away, like not just above ground testing, but like in the stratosphere testing.
That's crazy.
There is still radiation floating around up there.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
there's
yeah.
not a human alive that doesn't have radiation in them. There's not a human alive.
I really feel bad about the guys on the West Coast, Oregon, Washington, California,
Oh, Fukushima.
from Fukushima.
Fook them.
Ghost ships are washing up on shore now.
From people getting radiation poisoned and dying out there.
Yeah, it's just boats,
and
slowly
hoes.
making it across the Pacific Ocean. And they're landing in fucking in Alaska, and Oregon had one.
Fucking Oregon. God damn. Fuck Oregon right now.
Those guys have to pump their own gas, man. Give them a
What
break.
the fuck? Why? Why are these people this stupid?
Government regulations make people stupid.
How do we fix that? Let them fuck up and slap their hand?
They have to learn their own lessons. You can't fucking coddle the human race.
I agree with
people
that.
need to learn their own lessons.
Like I just said in this
Don't stick your dick in a toaster.
like I just said in this new song, you got to get off your ass if you want to be an adult.
Yeah.
And yeah, mob mentality makes people.
I finally talked my daughter into. I mean, and I'm divorced. Both of my kids live with my ex-wife. One of them is in college, and she's going to college in the same town that she lives in. And I'm like, I'm totally for her getting out of the house. You got to learn. You got to learn to live away. Get away from. Mom and dad.
I think that's why my mom kicked me into the military. She's like, "You're going in the military. You're going out on the streets."
Oh
So
shit!
my daughter is Monday. She will be in the dorm, out of the house. So that's a good step for my little girl.
That is, she's going
20.
out into the world.
Yeah.
Oh my!
Finally flew the nest.
Yeah, man, it's kind of scary as a parent. It's fucking terrifying as a parent, but you gotta let them fucking fuck up. You gotta let them do that crazy shit.
Make your mistakes. That's what my parents did to me, man. I was a fuck up when I was a kid. I was a fuck up after I got out of the army.
That was me too, man.
Dude, I was a fuck up, and then I went into the army, and I did well in the army. I loved being in the army. I got out of the army. I was still a fuck up, but I was a well-disciplined fuck up.
Yeah,
Then I got divorced, and I was really fucked up, and I'm better now.
I think like you're a veteran, and then you're a veteran. Like you go to war, you come back, you're a veteran, but then the real fucking war starts. And
That is so true. That is very true.
And then when you get successful after that, you're a veteran of all that bullshit you went through. And that's what we do here at WTF Nation Radio. We're all veterans. And we try to like, hey, this shit's going to happen. If you're having a hard time, hit us up and we'll try to fucking help you navigate out of it.
We have really good. We're really diverse.
Yeah.
If you look at our population, we have youngins like Brenda.
Yeah.
And then we have old salts like Ice, but he's active duty. And then you got Red Leg, who's a veteran. I'm a veteran. You're a veteran.
Yeah.
Pookie, you're a veteran.
Yeah, he's a veteran.
Oh, dude, I'm salty as shit to you.
I think we also got a little bit of salt in our fucking pee holes. It's never going to go away. But you learn from that shit.
I think Iraq made me salty.
Of course it did. Of course it fucking did. It makes you cannot come out of that bitch unsalted. It's not happening. It's not fucking happening. Afghanistan, you're going to be fucking salty. But you just got
Afghanistan, these nuts.
yeah, Afghanistan, these nuts. You're just gonna have to fucking take that blood pressure pill and drive on, bro. Like that's what we got to do. We're trying to deliver blood.
Oh God, I
pressure
hate blood
pills.
meds.
I got to take them or I get a little shitty.
Oh, dude, I get fucked. I was on them for a while and I stopped taking them.
You need to get back on them.
My life has changed. My blood pressure was out of fucking control. It was like 210 over fucking 130.
That's bad. That's heart attack,
dude,
stroke mode.
Dude, I'm waiting. I'm like a fucking a walking stroke.
Right now, you are?
No.
Oh.
I went to the VA,
Oh,
and Doc says, "Hey, man, this is fucked up. I'm going to give you this prescription here." And man, now I'm so good, so good.
And it depends on what you eat too.
You know what? I just did some blood work last week, and I had a follow-up appointment, and my shit's good. And I asked the doc, I'm like, dude, you guys took four vials of blood from me. What do you check for? And he's like, oh, here. And I'm like, he says, oh no, I'll show you. I'm like, and there was like this entire list of things that they can detect through blood tests that, problems that you might have. And he says, here's your spectrum and you're good on everything. I'm like, let me see my cholesterol. He goes, man, I was thinking that we needed to check you again because your shit is so low.
Oh,
your good cholesterol is fucking awesome. Your bad cholesterol is totally low. I was like, shit, yeah.
You're an ox, my man.
I'm a fucking unicorn.
Oh, shit. Well, you want to hear something crazy about eating things in a diet?
Yeah.
Jim Carrey, Hollywood elites eat whole babies for Christmas.
That's Duffel Blog, isn't it?
Look, I don't no, this is newswire.com. So
that's
I don't know if they're legitimate. But we all seen
It's almost InfoWars-ish.
I know, and I fucking love it. Like
frauds.
We've all seen in the past couple of years on social media Jim Carrey kind of losing his fucking mind. Like he's taken some ayahuasca or he's been in some deep fucking philosophical
No, it's all the soy.
Huh?
It's all the soy, man. All them guys are like on that soy diet, and it's not good.
Well, I think he's hit a part in his fucking mind, or he's just broke, he's burnt out, whatever, and he's saying this crazy shit, and I love it. Hollywood elites eat whole babies for Christmas, according to Jim Carrey, who warns dark forces are engaged in a battle for America's soul, and the outcome of this.
Is he going on the? Is he off the same ledge as what the hell is that fucker? Quaid.
Dennis Quaid? Probably. Yeah. Probably. And the outcome of this battle will have long-lasting consequences for the entire world. These kids are fattened up like at the Christmas table, like geese and turkey, except the animals don't go through this ritual abuse, the psychological torment that these kids are forced to suffer. These people believe the more the child has suffered, the better it tastes. They believe the negative emotion. Yeah, they believe the negative emotions coursing through the kid's body and the adrenaline and hatred will give them special powers. It's a Hollywood thing influenced by old school Satanism. What the fuck? Luciferians in Hollywood turn Christmas into the darkest festival of the year, Carey says before explaining, there is reason why people around the world feel a heaviness for this time of year. Institutional oppression and Satanism hang in the air while we are forced to wear smiles, ignore the gut feeling that all is not well. Ever notice how all homeless children you see throughout the year begin to disappear at Christmas? You think it's because they found a home, found shelter, found love and warmth? No. Christmas is a time for satanic slaughter. This is determined to prevent the most beautiful time of the year into a festival of suffering and blood. Holy fucking shit.
What the hell?
Holy shit.
Well, it's like that weird.
Fuck.
I see people like they have that weird meeting in like California somewhere, like all the elites of the world meet up. Apparently, like sacrifice children.
Do kids have gluten? Kids are
gluten free kids.
I've heard I've heard of these satanic rituals and shit like that. Like, it seems like it would be hard to get. It seems like it would be hard to get away with today. Like, you can't get away with shit, but maybe if you're the elite, you control everything.
Yeah, well, if you try to go anywhere near that ritual they do once a year, these guys meet up, and if you try to, like, the cops will pull you over.
Is that
What's that?
Bilderberg.
The Bilderbergers?
I can't remember. It's somewhere in California, but if you're on that road, and like the cops will stop you. Like, one dude snuck in one year and like recorded it, and they're all standing around like this
Alex Jones
statue of. Was it Alex Jones that snuck in?
Yeah.
Yeah, like there's all these people are standing in these robes, standing around this big statue of what's his name, Bohemian or whatever his name is, and
Bohemian Grove. Yeah. That's what we're talking about. Bohemian Grove.
And then he had a display of a bunch of gay frogs.
Yeah.
Bohemian Grove. That's right.
I think maybe it's like some crazy ritualistic shit that happened in the Daesh tradition. Who fucking knows? But it is kind of.
Babies are gluten-free as long as they aren't breaded when served.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
You don't deep fry babies.
Right.
It's pretty fucked up.
Stay away from that soy milk.
You don't dip them in egg and then soy and then bread them. An Italian
Where's the
seasoning.
nipple? Where's the nipple on a fucking almond?
A nipple on an almond?
Yeah, almond milk.
The teat on an almond. Yeah. Well, explain this to me.
Almonds have titties?
Yeah, almonds don't have titties. I love me some titties.
Maybe they do. You know what? When I was in Iraq, I tried to cut down my sugar, so I would have cereal, and instead of adding sugar to it, I would use the almond milk.
Fag.
And that was pretty good. Fag.
I'm just fucking with you, dude. I can't look. I got offered some chocolate almond milk, and that shit was bomb
Nut
as fuck.
juice.
Nut juice these nuts.
Nut juice these nuts. We have a bunch of soy fields in Mississippi. That's like soy and cotton.
A lot of soy comes from South America. They don't want that shit. That stuff is bad for you.
Really?
Yeah, soy is horrible for you. It increases the amount of estrogen in your body. It is horrible.
So it turns you into a bitch.
That's where the term soy boy comes from.
No, I've never heard that in my life.
But all the guys that are running around like super feminism makes me this or that or whatever it is. Yeah, they're all on the soy diet, man. They're mostly vegans and eat soy all the time.
Holy shit! So soy turns you into a fucking emotional cunt.
It increases the amount of estrogen in you. I was actually reading a Men's Health article shit earlier today about this guy. He started getting that gynecomastia or whatever it is, with a bitch tits, pretty much.
Bitch tits.
And the doctor was doing all.
Dude boobs.
Yeah, the doctors were looking at him and like they thought he was like batshit crazy. Like, you're taking estrogen. You're taking estrogen. He's like, no, I'm not. Apparently, he was drinking 3 quarts of soy milk a day, and it was giving him fucking bitch tits.
He's proverbially sucking the soy dick of the gods. The god soy dick. Jeez.
He found the nipple on the almond.
For real. I don't want bitch tits. I don't like soy shit though. I like fucking meat. I like game.
I like meat. I like regular fucking milk.
The human body needs animal proteins.
I think so. And that's how we evolved. Our brains fucking got bigger because we started cooking meat.
My daughter's a vegetarian.
How's that work?
It's not because she wants to save the animal. She just doesn't like meat. And she's done really well for herself.
See, it's not going to affect her as much. Like, estrogen is a natural female hormone. I mean, for a dude, on the other hand, that's not good.
No. What's a testosterone? What is a testosterone-filled food?
Steak.
Yeah.
Bull shark semen.
Yeah.
Bull shark semen is a thing, dude.
Hmm?
Rocky Mountain Oysters.
No, well, I don't know if it's the fucking semen. I know there's bull shark testosterone that you could shoot because bull sharks have the highest capacity of testosterone on any fucking animal on the planet, and motherfuckers shooting themselves up with bull shark testosterone and getting.
What if you're a female bull shark?
Well,
That's fucked up.
I don't know. I don't know. God damn, you just flipped my mind on that one. I don't know. There is female bull sharks.
Right?
They gotta be. They're
So
the most aggressive.
If you shoot up the wrong stuff, man, you're gonna be all fucked up.
You're gonna get bull shark bitch tits.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to derail you.
I totally forgot. I've totally lost my train of thought. Meat.
Meat.
Look, I don't understand vegetarians. I mean, I get it, but there's nothing better to me than like fried fucking chicken, dude. Just god damn, it's fucking good. Or tacos, steak tacos, or
Me and
just
Spanky had tacos last week.
shrimp fucking tacos, fish tacos. I get why some people don't like fish.
I'm very picky about what fish I eat.
I love fucking fish.
Stay away from tilapia, especially the farm-raised tilapia.
I don't eat tilapia because I know what it is. I don't do catfish.
What?
Catfish is good. Fried cat. Oh my gosh.
God, fried catfish, bro.
I don't do the catfish, man.
Why? Well, why?
I just they're heavy in mercury, man. It's not good for you.
So is mercury.
Foods with testosterone include pomegranate, olives, coconut, oysters, whey protein, and garlic.
Fuck garlic. Fuck garlic. Fuck garlic.
I love garlic, dude. Garlic shrimp. Woof. Yes.
If you put a little bit of like these motherfuckers be eating a whole goddamn clove of garlic, and their fucking breath is kicking like karate.
Yeah.
Dude, okay.
Yeah. But
You
then you
don't
have
want
some
me to
gum
make
or you
no
brush,
Alfredo for you, man.
What?
brush your teeth and you're good.
No, you still
You don't
burnt
want
that shit
my
up.
Alfredo.
You fucking hit garlic hardcore on that one.
Dude, I do like when a recipe calls for like 2 cloves of garlic, I always double it.
Like 8.
Really?
I don't play. Garlic is so good for you. No one realizes it.
It is very good.
Pomegranate. I'm half and half on that shit. That palm juice is pretty good. Olives.
Allie in the chat. Just
Olives
that.
are fucking great. Olive oil. I love extra virgin olive oil. I love coconut oil. I love all that. Oysters. I fantasize about oysters because it is a sexy thing. Like you getting fucking just oysters, pull them out of the fucking ocean, but they're like boogers. I just
they are. It's like snot, dude.
It's sea boogers to me.
Oh, I love raw oysters. I can sit down and tear like a plate of like 100 and up, like no problem.
No way, really.
I want to. They look fucking good. They look prestigious when you're eating them.
Delicious.
But
I've never had a raw oyster. I've always had like deep fried oysters.
yeah, those I fucking tear up. But
Yeah, I'll eat raw clam. I'll eat raw oyster. The whole 9 yards, dude.
ooh,
Allie says, eat a clove of garlic daily when outdoors, backpacking, etc. Causes
Keeps the
natural.
ticks and mosquitoes.
Yes.
yeah, and it's also a deterrent for people. Like, she smells like garlic bread.
You know what is a superfood a lot of people don't eat because of the spice behind it, but jalapenos.
I love it.
I like them
I
going
love
in. I don't like them so much coming out.
They don't affect me anymore.
My buddy,
Really?
My buddy.
No,
got
after that Carolina Reaper, man,
Oh,
nothing
well,
affects me.
yeah.
I eat ghost chilies and it's nothing.
Hey, Jay, did you hear Ice's story on his kimchi?
fucking crazy bastard.
Oh my gosh.
Ghost chili kimchi sounds so delicious.
I don't like kimchi. I really don't like
I don't
kimchi.
either. It's
Oh,
gross as fuck.
I love kimchi.
Gross, dude. I bet you his asshole is pulsating right now.
Dun, 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 dun.
Alaska ate that fucking the last dab noodles.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
Good
The-
stuff.
The last dab is it comes from a show on YouTube called Hot Ones, and so basically is made with Pepper X. The guy that created Carolina Reapers, the hottest pepper in the world at the time, he fucked up at the same time and he made Pepper X, which was fucking hotter. And He kept that back in the wings in his back pocket for a while, because he knew somebody was
synthetic. It's synthetic hot. Right?
Yeah, and he knew somebody was going to try to beat his Carolina Reaper, the heat on it, but he fucked up and made this Pepper X, and he just kept doing it. So the people at Hot Ones, they have this hot sauce show. It's an interview show where they eat hot sauces and ask questions. It's pretty entertaining, but it's like crazy bad hot. But they made their own hot sauce called Hot Ones The Last Dab, made with Pepper X, that is hotter than the Carolina Reaper.
Wow.
And fucking Alaska got some and put it in his fucking noodles.
His noodles, yeah.
God.
He fried it up and
Crazy motherfucker.
Did you see they got the Devil's Toe?
Is that a new one? Oh,
No,
yes,
Devil's
it is.
Toe is that lollipop that's 9 million Scovilles.
Yeah. That dumb fucking coon motherfucker. What's his?
Catfish Cooley, man.
Yeah, the Catfish Cooley, not coon.
My man.
That motherfucker ate this 9 million Scoville in your fucking mouth. Good luck to you.
Is
you
that the black guy?
No.
With the bald ass head?
No, it's that fucking redneck motherfucker with a goatee that he eats like 4 Carolina Reapers and drinks a fifth of Fireball behind it.
Hey, Angel, that was 9 million on the Scoville scale.
9 million. Over 9,000.
But no, they got one out, a new pepper. It's called Dragon's Breath. This guy in UK made it, and apparently it's like 5 times hotter than Carolina Reaper.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, like you can't eat it. It'll kill you.
You know what they use? Bird's eye chili. Bird's eye chili is pretty fucking hot. It's a really, really hot pepper. In India, it comes from India, and they put it around, they grow it around gardens and the perimeters of a fucking city. So when the elephants come, they eat those peppers and they light them the fuck up. And it makes these elephants just, I don't want to be around this fucking garden. They got these hot goddamn chilies. They're used as a deterrent. We're fucking so stupid or smart, who fucking knows. We're doing challenges for it. I'm gonna fucking eat a devil's toe or a dragon's breath and kill my fucking self. I'm gonna collapse my whole fucking tracheal fucking system or whatever you want to call it. That's crazy, dude. Why would you do that?
I don't know. Them peppers have a lot of application for like surgery and stuff like that, and cancer patients who are like allergic to like conventional painkillers and anesthetics and stuff like that.
It's got
because when I ate that chili, when I ate that Carolina Reaper, man, holy shit, my whole body went numb for like 15 minutes, dude.
Did you get the hiccups?
No, I didn't get the hiccups. My buddy was like dying from that. I bossed out on that, man. It didn't bother me that much.
Did your ears burn?
If I have too much spicy stuff, man, I just automatically my body says hiccups.
I don't get
whatever that means. I don't know what that means.
I get hiccups when I eat potatoes too fast.
Patrick Regan says try a Thai pepper or a TY pepper. I don't know. Okay, make your nose bleed for real. Why? No, then I'm not going to. I mean, you told me the deterrent. I'm not gonna.
I'll eat it.
I really liked when I was in Korea. I really liked ramen noodles. I would go to the soju tents.
Yeah.
Because they said don't, so I did.
Yeah.
But they would the pepper, whatever that pepper paste was, that would just light your ass on fire.
What? I know.
So good.
I have some of that in my cabinet right now. Gang,
that's good, good stuff.
Whatever
man.
it is.
It's
I love
really
that
good.
shit.
It's not really it. It is very. It's fucking potent, but it tastes good.
How do you say it? Go Chuang?
Go gang, go chang or something like that. Yeah, I can't. I'm not good with Hangul.
I thought you were good with the Asian words, man.
GOCHUGANG. Gooch.
It's a pepper paste.
Gochujang.
Gooch juice.
Gochujang. That's way off, probably.
Go
probably.
Gucci gang. Fuck those motherfuckers.
I make a like a hot pepper like soup broth with that, and I'll just drink it like that.
I
If
need
I'm like
some right
congested,
now. I
real
need
bad,
some
I'll just drink it.
bad because my nose is a little stopped up and I can hear it.
Oh, do it tastes like junk. If you've got like beef broth or whatever, beef broth or like chicken broth,
Yeah.
do a pepper tea, black pepper tea.
Black pepper?
Can I put some
Not a
sugar
fan.
in it?
No, just take the black get the beef broth made, you know, or whatever, or not the beef broth or whatever it is, but just take water, get it boiling, and it only takes about, I'd say, 5 minutes. Some just fresh ground black peppercorns, and just boil it in the water, and then add the chicken broth to it and drink it, and it'll clear you right up, dude.
Fuck that. I'm about to go hit some fucking nasal. I'm actually, you know what? I'm about to go blow my nose. I want to take a break. This is a rare thing, but hell, we went 2 hours. So I'm going.
That's it?
Yeah, that's all we fucking did was. That's all we did was 2 hours, and it's a rarity.
Are we coming back?
Fuck yeah, we are. Are you?
Hell yes.
Are you kidding me? We is doing it to it. I gotta get where I could.
You got to play Contact Left. I gave you that fucking link, right?
You surely enough did. You sure enough did like that right there.
Assuming We Survive is a badass band fronted by Adrian Estrella, an Army vet.
Yeah.
He was a Black Hawk mechanic.
He's a fucking cool motherfucker too, man.
That's my brother.
Dude, he's so goddamn cool. He's cool as fuck. Spanky's got pictures with him. I got to hug him. All kinds of shit.
He's pretty warm.
He's small.
He is he's fucking thin. Like, that motherfucker needs a fucking burger.
But the motherfucker can put on a show. There ain't no getting around that.
That guy has like boundless fucking energy.
And the Contact Left live, holy testicle fucking
Isn't
Tuesday.
that cool? That's
Dude,
so cool.
When we were all this was like when we were in front of them and like we're all pumping our fist, and it's just it was a cult thing. It was like I get why people fucking get into cults. I get it. It's a fucking great feeling. It was war music. It was getting ready for battle. You could have put a fucking M16 in my fucking hand or M4. You could have put a goddamn butter knife in my hand and told me to go kill Iraq, and I would have.
We're gonna go fuck some shit up.
Yeah, it was an anthem, and it's.
I'm actually getting excited right now, dude. But the hair on my fucking arms is up. I'm like, let's fucking do it,
dude. It was so fucking good. So I'm going to play some Contact Left right now, and
Nut Juice.
Contact Left my nuts. And hey, this is WTF Nation Radio, guys, and we'll be right fucking back.
Woo!
I hope you hearing me, Lord. Keep your eyes on me, Father. They wanna bury me, Lord. They hope I lie by the fire. They pray I die by the sword. They wanna retire me, Lord. Even though I'm tired, I'm trying, but they keep trying me, Lord. Lord knows, heaven's always in the cars, though. Please don't get my boys involved, no. They just wanna go to war. Y'all know, I'ma send them through your car door. Say a prayer for these poor souls. They don't wanna go to war. New flow, new hoe, same kid, but the new edition. Move over, bulldozer, same team, what the game been missing. Black shades, black soul, black out, they can see my vision. Since a youngin', it was in my genes like it's true religion. This is business, no winners, we leave around. In the bushes, we don't beat around. Spit the sands like a 50 cal. Catch you slipping, you don't see the rounds. Bass knocking like 100 rounds. All my niggas, roddy, y'all up in the place. Bugging, boys, say something, get your face stomped. We don't fuck around. Lord, hoping another motherfucker stepping to me, I might have to beat the charge. Haters scheming, wanna pull up to me, so I had to go and raise the bar. Opposition cooking beef, time is money, me, I serve it to him raw. Ammunition for the war, and he see me through my pores. Lord knows, heaven's always in the cards, though. Please don't get my boys involved, no. They just wanna go to war. Y'all know, I'ma send them through your car door. Say a prayer for these poor souls, they don't wanna go to war. Tell them give me like 6 feet, Lord, or get buried like 6 feet, boy. It's me and sick North, out here looking like Siegfried and Roy. Yo, I will beware, my niggas are lions and tigers and bears. It's that time of the year, suit and tie for a violent affair. They wanna see me fail, never see it coming, you can keep on watching. I had to get a scale, baby mama calling, running out of options. Onion in my pocket, money in my wallet, bitch won't even fold. Can I do Pilates? Came in with my posse, everybody flossing, all we do is glow. No Illuminati, even though they call me solo. Never catch me riding solo. I just shake this motherfucker up until the streets are looking like a snow globe. I just wanna cop a Maserati, drive that motherfucker out to Soho. Bitches always trying to compliment my body, tell me something that I don't know. I hope you hearing me, I hope you fed me. I'm so incredibly dope methamphetamine. I'm no celebrity, that's what they telling me. I'm so ahead of me, get off my pedigree. Verbally, mentally, all in prepare for me. Verses so heavily, pockets so heavy. We had to call the paramedics to carry me. Lord knows, heaven's always in the cards though. Please don't get my boys involved, no. They just wanna go to war. Y'all know, I'ma send them through your car door. Saying prayer for these poor souls. They don't wanna go to war. I hope you hearing me, Lord. Keep your eye on me, Father. They wanna bury me, Lord. They hope I lie by the fire. They pray I die by the sword. They wanna retire me, Lord. Even though I'm tired, I'm trying, but they keep trying me, Lord. Hey. Alright. They keep trying me, Lord. Alright. Yeah.
WTF Nation Radio
is in the house. What up?
I missed you. I missed you a lot.
You missed me a whole bunch?
Oh, fuck yes.
Oh my God, we're back. Saturday Night Savagery, welcome, motherfuckers. We're here.
It's really cool. It's really cool when a 2-hour show goes over 2 hours.
Yeah. Yeah. Pookie, are you alive? Are you froze yet?
It's an atrocity.
No, I'm good.
You're not freezing.
Are you sitting outside in your 10-degree weather?
Yeah, that's the only way I can freaking talk on the radio, man.
Why can't you do it inside?
Signal.
You think being in Area 51 you get a little perks, but they don't give a fuck about Pookie.
Yeah, I'm the guy on the guard shack right now.
You're on duty.
Yeah, he's beating it to iPhone porn.
That's got to be tough.
Dude, that brings up a story I remember back, like when I first got to Bahrain during deployment. We were there probably about 2 weeks. We're like that left seat, right seat point where, we're transitioning with the other unit. Well, apparently one of the medics, female medics, discovered one of the dudes from the other unit passed out on one of the guard shacks with his hand on his dick. He passed out in mid yank session. And it caused the whole hoopla.
I've done that, not in the guard shack, but in life. You never pass out whacking?
No.
Haven't done that.
I guess you guys ain't done a little mescaline in your life either.
I've never done that.
I'm just fucking around.
That's one thing I've always wanted to try.
I don't know what mescaline does to you, but
it's peyote, man.
It's peyote?
It's that peyote, man. I also wanted to try one of those suspension tanks that Seth Rogen talks so much about.
Suspension.
So basically, we have one here in Kansas City, and I missed my appointment last Saturday to go to it. But it's a float tank. It is basically you're in salt water. You're in you're in this capsule and it's filled with water, and they got like
Okay.
400 pounds of salt in there. What kind of salt? God damn it, the shit you soak in. Epsom salt, right? Like
Epsom salt.
Yeah,
It's like super saturated, right?
super saturated, so you float.
So you float without
You
a problem.
float. And it's set at a temperature of 93 degrees, what your skin temperature is, and the air is set at the same. So you lose self. So you have it's sensory deprivation. There's no light. There's no sound. You put earplugs in, like these special earplugs. There's no smell. You lose everything, and you go into your mind. And they have one here in Kansas City. I will be going to it next Saturday, but it's supposed to help you heal in your mind, and I cannot wait to fucking do it. I want to like record it.
You know what's crazy is I sleep. I used to sleep with ambient noise, and then I'm like, fuck that. I want silence. So I would put earplugs in and go to sleep. And dude, my fucking dreams become very, very vivid, colorful, and awesome when I'm sleeping with earplugs in. It is so, it's really awesome.
That's the reverse of what I do is I got a playlist of movies that I like. If I'm like having a hard time going to sleep to, I've seen a movie so many times that it bores the shit out of me. But I'll put the movies on. It's usually I do all the Hobbit series. I like Lord of the Rings series. But when you're sleeping to that and you listen to it, you're like the sounds of them talking and everything. You're actually like in that scenario, like in that like kind of like movie kind of thing. You start dreaming about that shit, and I like that.
So you're a part of the movie. You become a part of the movie.
Or like your brain starts hearing the voice. Like you hear people like if you've been asleep before and you hear someone talking and it like incorporates into the dream.
Yes.
I like doing it. Like the ambient noise thing. I was like one of them people with the fan humming. I can't do that anymore. Now if I'm having a hard time sleeping, I just pop a movie. It don't matter. Predator was the craziest movie that I ever slept to.
Wow.
I think. Yeah, but I'll just I save movies on my DVR just for the specific fact that I'm gonna roll over. I'm not even gonna watch the movie. I'm just gonna like put my face the other direction and go to sleep. And best dreams ever.
I wonder if John Owl is here in the chat. I don't know if he has any input on this. If he could call, that would be great. Sensory deprivation as far as sleep.
It helps it. That's what they told me. It helps that shit.
I've heard stories where people go like, there's this like quiet room where like it's like completely shut off. As soon as you shut the door, it's completely dark. There's no light. I've heard stories of people going and batshit crazy within 30 minutes of being in that thing.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah,
I would love
that.
that.
I've heard that.
That is like where I would thrive.
Yeah, you start hallucinating pretty much because your brain is trying to make out what's going on.
This is go to sleep to this shit right here. We're going. Pookie woke up in the middle of the night, and then he found this old man standing over his bed with a ring. He said,
Every time I hear this music, I'm looking at I picture a ginger female, pale skin, hot as fuck.
So we'll change the dream.
I can't listen to Irish music and not think of a very gorgeous.
That's from The Hobbit, straight up from The Hobbit.
Damn.
We'll change the dream then. Oh no, that's the wrong kind.
Hey, Jay, ready? Look out for a phone call from Mr. Allen.
I missed it. Fuck.
Bastard.
Fuck. I'll get it.
Call him back.
I'll call him back. So Pookie's sitting in bed. He can't sleep. His eyes are fluttering. And he hears the sound in the background. So he opens his eyes to see an old man standing there in a fluxed gray uniform / hoodie. And he has one ring and he says, Pookie, you must come with me and go to the land of Middle Earth so we can put the ring back into the goddamn volcano. And he says, I don't wanna. I'm trying to sleep, bro. Like,
This
for
is
real,
so
get
good.
out of my fucking room. But the fucking...
Dude.
I can do that
You're-
forever.
You're a really good narrator.
Thank you. But I
Dude,
say fuck too much.
that's like legit the reason why I put those movies on is because like when I roll over and throw a blanket over top of my head, I hear that noise in the background and it throws me into that crap, man.
Oh shit! Let me add.
Hey,
my-
call
yeah,
Al.
let me call my man Owl. Let's see. Oh no, that's not it.
This is so much fun. I love this shit.
We're gonna do some more
Star Wars is
narration.
another movie.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do that one too.
Does not accept unidentified
Oh
calls.
shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
you
Oh
are
shit!
a
Oh shit! Oh
solicitor,
shit! Oh
please
shit!
hang up
Okay,
now.
I please will.
To automatically
Fuck,
unblock your name and number for this
Fuck,
call
fuck, fuck.
only and complete the
Shut
call,
up.
press 1.
Please, no.
To enter
I
the
wanna hit
telephone number you are
0.
calling from,
Stop.
press 2.
How do I stop
John
this?
Al's a dick, man.
John Al, you
Oh my
dick.
gosh.
The number you are
No,
calling
no, no,
does
no,
not
no, no,
accept
no, 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 no,
unidentified
no.
calls.
Okay, cool.
If you are a solicitor, please hang up now.
Oh my God.
To automatically unblock
I'm not a
your name and
solicitor.
number
How
for
do I
this call
fucking
only
stop
and
this?
complete the call, press 1.
What a
To enter
dick.
the telephone number you are calling from,
I don't even know
press
how to
2.
stop this right now. I'm not even joking. Please
The number
hang
you
up.
are
Oh
calling
my
does
fucking
not
God.
accept blocked calls. Please
John
unblock
Al-
your telephone
John Al
number.
has a
Complete
fucking
your call.
John Al,
battalion of.
you. No, 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 no. Don't give it to me. Don't do it. Take away. Stop, stop, stop.
Your call has been completed. However, the party you are calling is not receiving calls at
Okay.
this time.
Jesus Christ, let me hang up on the man. It won't let me fucking do
Your
it, so
call
saith
has
the
been
Lord. And
completed.
this is pissing me
However,
off.
the
It's
party you
freaking
are
me out.
calling is not receiving calls at this
This
time.
is freaking me out. You need to come to my room to give me this ring.
All right, hang up.
I'm
and then
trying to.
call
It
John
won't.
back.
It won't let me unless I don't want to end up.
Or let John call you.
I can't pick it up.
He can't answer, and I can't add. Hold on,
can't
actually, I
add?
have an idea. Hold on, I have an idea. 1 second, please,
Here,
and I'll fix
hold-
this.
Hold my
Oh.
beer.
Jesus Christ, that freaked me out. I can't hit one. The fuck you just called me from that number? I had to hit it. Let's see. Oh my God.
Memento, man.
That
This
freaked me
might
out
work.
because I couldn't hang up
John,
without hanging
John
up
just
on
put his
audio.
number up in the chat.
Don't
which-
do that, John. Delete, delete, delete.
He don't care. He wants people to call him anyway. So,
Don't put your number up in there.
Mr. Al, I added you to the chat. All you gotta do is just come in through Skype, man.
Yeah, just coming through the back door Skype. Good God. I had a fucking baby heart attack. I just didn't want his number to go over air. That's what I was fucking freaking out about. I thought I was going to say his number, and I couldn't hang up without hanging up on all you guys.
Gotcha.
I don't think he accepted that.
You better accept it.
What the hell?
Oh my God, that freaks me all the way
I-
out.
I-
John
I
Owl.
think he-
John Owl. John Owl, are you alive? Is he wrestling?
He's wrestling a pig.
Are you wrestling a pig, John Owl?
I can see his
I'm
video.
on there. I'm on.
Yes, you are.
I'm here.
Hello.
So who won? You or the pig?
Yes, I'm here.
Awesome.
We hear you, John Owl.
Hey.
So we were talking about. I'm really glad you're here. We were talking about sensory deprivation and sleeping either with noise or without noise.
Believe it or not, I know quite a bit about that because I actually used to study that stuff.
Outstanding.
I actually, oh God, they did a lot of that type of research back in the 60s. They had to stop doing it because they were getting their asses sued off.
Oh no.
Wow.
Sensory deprivation, the problems they were running into is they went as far as I'm sure you heard about the water tanks.
Yes.
Okay. That's where they did a lot of major research, and they put people in there for not just an hour or two. They put people in there for a day.
Damn.
Or sometimes even long. Just long. I mean, to see the reaction and the stuff that you ended up getting was some people would go nuts in a matter of 5 or 6 hours.
Because of there's nothing.
Yeah, because of the fact that when you close things down, and what you talked about where you said that you put something in your ears and it became vivid dreams.
Yes.
Okay. Imagine doing that, except for being half awake, half asleep.
With no sense of anything.
No sensory whatsoever. No light. Just flat dark.
My bedroom is black. There is no light that comes in.
Mine too.
And I have when I sleep I have earplugs in. So there's no sound. Well, there's very little sound. If anything happens, I can hear it, but there's very little.
The difference is, okay, you still have light whether you realize it or not. Okay, there's still a little bit of light that your eyes can adjust to, and there's still sound whether you realize it or not, because there's stuff around you. You have sensing. The idea is the tank cuts everything off.
Yep.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, that's the reason for the water in the tank. It basically deadens your senses. You have nothing.
Yeah. You feel like the sensation they told me that, when I was at the desk, are like you feel like you're floating, and because the temperature of your skin and the water are the same, and the air, so you feel you feel no differential.
And because of that, the effects go back and forth. They found that's the reason they had to shut them down. They found, and I'm going to say this, Jay, they found that people who had problems, it amplified the problems.
Oh no, that sucks.
Okay, and it's not. It depends. See, I agree with sensory deprivation if guided, because there are some things that you can do during the guided, or excuse me, during the sensory deprivation that would actually enhance and actually promote wellness to the mental. But that's not what they did, and if that's not what they're doing, I would say that what it's going to do is it's probably going to put you. You know, we talked about my recordings and how they would make you face the mirror, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That mirror is a bitch, isn't it?
This is an amplified mirror.
Mm.
Okay. and depending on how many sessions you do and everything else, you're just going to keep getting deep in it. So what they're basically doing is set you up to go to a psychiatrist or psychologist, because you're basically going to open it's going to open up the can of worms.
Man, it's kind of like doing a bunch of fucking acid.
Yeah.
You're basically opening up that is it your pituitary gland or the mind's eye? I forget what it's called.
The mind's eye.
And you have that chemical in there, dimethyltryptamine. That's what makes you dream. And when you're in
DMT.
DMT. And once
there is a Netflix.
It's amazing. The DMT molecule.
Yeah.
Shout out Joe Rogan.
Don't the DMT exist in everything? Now?
Everything, absolutely everything. It's what makes you dream.
But it's illegal though, right?
Yes, in the United States. But in Peru, you can go down there and do ayahuasca, and it's heavy. It's heavy. I just want to try it to fucking say I did it. I mean, I don't want to do it forever, like do it to get high. I want to do it just to experience once in my life, like to understand what infinity is.
One time. I would like to try it one time.
I did mushrooms and it changed my fucking life. But if I do it as a kid or if I do it as an adult, I've been through so much shit from the last time I did mushrooms to now. I don't know how the fuck it's just really introspective, and I don't want to look inside. I really don't. I just want to melt that shit away. But you have to fucking kind of handle it. You gotta
I tried
deal with it.
Salvia. when it was still legal in the States. I tried it. And I don't know if you've ever read Lord of the Rings, where like Gandalf talks about like I died kind of, but then I experienced the whole universe and then became the whole universe. That actually happened to me, and I was like, it took me like days to just come back to like well, I'm here, pretty much afterwards. But it was only like 15 minutes, but it seemed like a billion lifetimes. I don't know how to explain.
There's a lot of stuff out there I've been offered, and I had my own things going on, so I really didn't feel the want to go into them. But what you're talking about, as long as you've got a good, at least a halfway decent handle on your own reality, I don't see a real problem with it, because my fallback is I knew shamans who they relied on things like peyote, mushrooms, all sorts of different things to get them into their world as a shaman. And it was worse than an addiction. They didn't have a handle on their reality. They didn't have a handle on who they were, so they overstepped their lines. But if you want to do something, as long as you understand what you are and who you are, that I don't have a problem with from my perspective.
That's
as
awesome.
long as you recognize what you're really getting into.
Oh,
I mean,
fuck.
I'm totally cool with who I am. I am what I am, and it would be great to go through that process. I think I would be completed for this phase of my life.
Yeah.
Are we gonna do some ayahuasca, guys?
No, I've seen the videos, and I don't like the vomiting thing. So
Well, you guys just gotta. That's part of it. When you put something in you, you gotta get it out of you. But once you fucking puke, you're okay. You're like when I did shrooms, I did them to excess. Like we boiled down 200 to 300 shrooms at one time, and then take a condensed version of that and drink it. Yeah. Too much. Too much. We puked our guts up, but I tripped balls. I mean, I was not in this universe. And that right there, no bueno. But once I puked, I was good. And I tripped harder.
Well, and like what you said, the body, you have to also listen to your body.
Mm-hmm.
Because yeah, I mean, what you're talking about, believe it or not, if I show my wife the ocean, when we go on our vacations, we try to get near the ocean, she gets into her own little trance. And all she has to do, she just has to go into the salt water and she's happy.
Me too.
Okay?
That's awesome. That's great.
And it's very cleansing to a lot of people. Well, and that's the whole thing, is you have to find what is your experience. And if you don't have your experience, well, then the question comes, what is going on? Either you have a problem with what's going on around you to find that experience, or you just haven't met it yet.
I don't know.
Oh, I totally met my experience, and I wasn't ready for that. I was not ready for that.
It's all set and setting.
You got to find your center.
Yeah, it's set and setting, man. You got to be comfortable where you're at. I imagine like mine would be by a lake in the middle in a cabin with a nice plush fucking bed, and there's redwood trees all around me. That's in my mind's eye. That's what I think of, and I'm just chilling in that fucking cabin for a week, and I just do this stuff and trip balls.
Well, and there's many ways to go about it. Like you and I have talked, and you've talked about you have gone out of body. Imagine going out of body, and just allowing yourself to put down a root, and allow that root to go to the roots of other trees. And
this is getting fucking deep.
You know what that refers? You know what that refers to, John?
What?
You know what that refers to? The roots and trees as a system, as a one soul is Aya, and Aya. Well, I mean that's where ayahuasca comes from.
Well, but see, I do that type of thing on a regular basis without what you're talking about. But again, I don't. It's not that I'm gonna say don't use it, because
I don't even know
that's
where
not
to
for
get
me
it.
to say.
I,
I'm just saying there's the see, when you talk about you were able to go out of body, use that and go down and touch the roots. Use that and go down and touch the grass.
shit.
And see, when you're talking about, okay, the whole pod thing going into the water tanks, you can actually go beyond the water tanks.
Yeah, that's
when
what
you're
they
in the water
say.
tank.
Yeah, that's what they say. Like, there's a lot of stories about it's very psychedelic. Very
Yes.
psychedelic.
It is. But like I said, it's gone back and forth. Back in the studies, it's, I don't know if it's the same thing just because I haven't read the material, but they did have people go nuts. And I think because they didn't go far enough in the studies back then as far as giving you the profiles, for all I know, those people weren't centered, or they were just a Joe Blow off the street. And if they're a Joe Blow off the street, if he doesn't know what he's getting into, or if it's a kid in college who doesn't know what they're about, if that makes sense.
Yeah, well, kids don't know shit.
I'll agree with you on that. But that's the whole thing, is where you're at, Jay. I think, yeah, I would actually look forward to hearing what it was like for you.
I plan on doing it, and I'm excited. Next Saturday, I'll be floating, and I'm just like, ooh, Lord, I'm open for anything.
I
at
hear
this point.
I hear 90% of people just go to sleep.
I hear that too. They say a lot of
yeah.
people do sleep, and it's the best sleep they ever had.
Yeah, that's again, if you're centered, that's actually the most likely outcome. Is it's going to put you in a nice
You have to be centered.
Exactly.
I ain't centered.
If you're not centered, you're gonna go fucking out left or out
Oh,
right.
don't put a schizophrenic person in one of them tanks. You just
that's what the studies showed back then. Again, I don't know, because they didn't give you all the profiles on all the patients. They just told you what happened.
Yeah,
what they
had
had
reported.
guys who jumped out and went screaming out of the building. But again, were they centered people? Had they experienced enough life to understand what was okay inside of them?
I don't feel centered at all.
No,
I don't. I'm not centered. My chakras are not aligned.
You are, though. I think you are.
My chakras are cattywampus.
I'm not going to get into that one just because of personal knowledge.
You got to eat good. You got to eat good, and then your chakras will be all right, man.
I think Jay is becoming more centered.
I will agree with that.
What?
Yes.
What?
You were all fucked up, and now you're becoming more focused.
No, I agree with Cause on that one.
What?
I will do.
Well, thank you.
Over the last, I'd say 3 months, you've started becoming more like focused with life. I see it.
Jay, it started with Colorado, actually.
Well, fuck.
Am I wrong? You found your focus after Colorado.
All right, let's fucking do this now. Come on, guys. All right, let's be all right. Let's do this. I'm down. Fuck it.
All right.
I don't know. I had a lot of fun in Colorado. Are you saying focus with? I feel like I found focus after I got to Kansas City. And
I didn't know you before you and but maybe a couple weeks before we started talking. And since I've talked to you, you've been going through your own turmoil, but that's part of learning to focus, and that's part of actually becoming aware. You're becoming more concise.
Yeah.
you actually have more focus. That's just my observation.
I think Warhorse for vets, man. That's what did you good, man.
Well, I do have that immediate family and like, well, I didn't have that before I came to Kansas City. I didn't have a safety net, and now
A support system.
yeah, support system, and now, I mean, I know I do. Kill a cat, and
I got you.
and
That's like 4 tonight, ain't it?
yeah, and it's all the same person.
Oh God.
But it's like, fuck, I can't even put it into words.
Jay, you don't realize just a support system in and of itself will put you in the position to where you can, one, build your own confidence.
Yeah.
Okay, and two, with what you've had going on in your life beforehand, and we talked about it a little bit. If you think about it, all the things that you were lacking, you've gained.
Yeah.
Okay, that will actually put you in a position to where you can actually, I mean, it's kind of like going from survival mode to not.
Yeah.
You're able to see what is around you. You're able to actually see more of who you are, but you're also able to actually see what really your life is.
Fuck.
It's fucking deep thoughts.
Yeah, I know, man. It's like, God damn it. It's like, I know what my purpose is. I know why I'm on the planet for now.
Yeah. Yeah, you do. And that's the whole thing is when you start putting down the roots of life and you start actually becoming a part of life rather than just being what I will call the walking wounded.
I don't feel like that anymore. I don't
That's
feel
a really
like
good term.
I don't feel like the walking wounded anymore. I really don't. Like, I can look at it subjectively now.
But that's why we disavow the dysfunctional veterans. That's bullshit.
But they're still a part of our family. It's just they're part of the walking wounded.
But we're totally functional veterans.
Yes. Even the dysfunctional veterans are more functional than most civilians. It's just they don't feel like it because we have our own subculture. And this was even brought to my attention by a friend of mine who's a psychologist.
Yeah.
He's talked to me back and forth, a good friend. He said that after talking to me and a couple other veterans, he said, you know, you guys have your own subculture. He actually listens to WTF on occasion.
Outstanding.
Shout out.
And he said it's just fun to listen to. He said because you don't hear everywhere else what you hear on WTF. And he said, and you don't, he meets with me about every 2-3 weeks, and we just sit down for an hour. And he said during that hour, he hears so much life compared to what he hears with other people.
Oh my gosh, I just exhaled.
I know.
Whoa.
It's like,
yes.
And we, you know,
but that's what you guys bring, and maybe you don't realize that. That's what you were striving to do all along, was get back a part of life, not realizing it was all what you went through. The subculture that we are as military, we see life in the simplest terms, the best terms. And what we really hate is when we come back and we see everybody make it so damn complicated.
Yeah.
It's not complicated. And if you make it complicated, it's no longer life.
That's true.
John, you've got a really great point.
Yeah, John Allen's a goddamn man, y'all.
Hey, thank you. that's kind of
How do I
that's
get
part.
fucking? I get choked up, man. Goddamn feelings and shit.
You know, with this
That-
station, we have like this station is my fucking life now. It has been my life for the past 2.5 years or however long I've been a part of it.
It's about 2 years.
And we have grown up so fucking much, and we've every single one of us here at WTF Nation Radio have fucking put our soul into this,
and it shows.
All of it.
and we really want to. We don't even consider it a product. I mean, you can call it what you want, but we want to put positivity out in the world. And like Red Leg said a long time ago, and it stuck with us, is we have a responsibility. We have a superpower, and we have to use it for good. We have to.
Yes.
And that's all we've ever strived to do, no matter how to get there. I mean, we do it in a positive way. We do it in a stupid, fun way. And like this, honestly, is my fucking therapy.
You guys are
How
at your
fucking cool is
best.
this?
You guys are actually at your best when you talk to each other for real. And that's a simple observation I've made since I've known you.
I love
Okay.
every single one of these motherfuckers. I would die for everybody here. I would lay down my fucking life for them. I really feel like we are a strong unit. I feel like I love these motherfuckers. Of course we have tiffs, and of course we have all this other bullshit here and there, and it don't fucking matter. We are a cohesive unit, and we have got royal purple blood fucking oil running through us, and this machine is stronger than it's ever been. And I feel that every time I fucking hit go on this son of a bitch. I really do.
There is no stop button for this station.
No. And like my friend said, you guys, we're a subculture. And I really, maybe you ought to think about this. You are a subculture. We, the military, are a subculture. And that's the way we need to think of ourselves. Because if we look at ourselves as subculture from here on out, and that we are that strong to where we actually can make a difference. Jay, I've told you before, there's a reason we are not being looked after. Because we as a subculture have more power than we're given credit for. And you as WTF Nation Radio, you have more power than you give yourselves credit for. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
True.
My friend, he's had a good laugh. Him and his wife, never been in the military, but they respect us. And that respect is echoed around many, many people. And you guys, you've pulled your center together. And as long as you keep talking the way you guys do, I mean, like I said, you guys are at your best when you support each other and you back each other up, and you get 2 or 3 of you together and you just enjoy the fact that you served and that you have the same talk and the same mind. That's when you guys are at your best.
It is crazy to think like these strangers all across the country, complete strangers, and we have this military foundation, and we have been all different walks of life, and we all come together, and we're so fucking close. I think when Colorado happened,
that was so great.
I think that when you refer to that moment, I think that's when I got into the unit. I I was in the days of internship where you got fucking smashed. I mean, I went through what the fuck Nation Radio basic training.
Right.
And we don't do that no more. But it's like, and finally getting accepted into the unit and having a legitimate family. And then y'all are like, I remember when I was in Colorado, like Red Leg, he was like, bro, you're about to meet.
Drawing a dick on your head.
Well, no, not that. But he's like, we're about to go into a fucking room of celebrities.
Right.
And
oh, that was so hard. That was very hard. Very hard.
That right there made me feel like I made it. And I was talking to Matt Best and fucking Paul Marciano and like hearing all the background stuff. And at that moment, I'm having a drink with Paul Marciano. Excuse me. And I felt like we fucking made it. And then the show happened. And then I got to interview Bucky Lasek, and you're like,
dude,
Jay.
That was like your fucking come to Jesus.
It was, dude. And y'all were saying like, Jay, you interview Bucky Lasek face to face. And I'm like, what? Are you fucking kidding me? And all that hard work we put into that show, all the preparation, all the fun we fucking had. Like, I'd fantasize about that time in Colorado so much because it was one of the greatest times of my life. And I knew like I had a fucking legitimate family. And that's all I ever fucking wanted. Ever. And
well, now think about all those guys out there who get out of this service and miss it. And that's what you are. That's how they reconnect.
We try to like all our fans that listen to we've had marriages come out of this place. We've had children born out of this place.
Yes.
We've had people come together in locations at mass from this place. We've helped save brothers' lives. We've helped find missing brothers and sisters. And that is what I'm most proud of, is like we take care of our own.
But that's what we've always done.
Yeah.
And that's what we always have to do.
Yeah. Like like I said with my grandpa, you take care of the meek and the simple. And not saying like veterans are meek or simple, but when you get out of the fucking military, your whole shebang is fucked, and you're meek and simple, and we have to protect. And that's what we do.
Yeah.
And that's
when you get out, you're lost. A lot of guys, come on, as they say, what's the one thing they say when you go into basic training? You will never have the sense of teamwork ever again.
Right.
That's the one thing that they say in basic, and it always holds true. Come on. Do we still remember our drill sergeants' names?
Roman.
Peters.
Thompson.
Drill Sergeant Clay, he was gay. He was super. He talked just like this. And he was hey, I'm Drill Sergeant Gay.
He was pretty cute.
And see, I had a drill sergeant Peters, short as all get out. The hat came up and would hit your chin, and he never looked up.
Motherfucker, god damn it, I hated that shit.
And the funny thing is, he was Cav in Vietnam.
Oh.
Tough as all get out. And
that
I love
fucking brim touches my fucking chin, and I'm like, man, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
You know what I say about.
Try to tell a civilian this. Try to tell a civilian this.
Right.
You know,
right.
I would have pushed him. I would have pushed him away from him. I would have fucking spit in his face. Okay, you try that.
But the thing is, that's what no civilian gets. When I sat there and I told my friends, like psychologists, I told him some of my basic training stories. And he just looked at me and he tried to understand the humor that you and I get.
From that? How do you fucking process
You
that?
know what I learned that our humor's called? I didn't know this until recently. It's called gallows humor. And it was a coin termed in World War I. So when they were in the trenches, they started talking like, and these were refined people. I mean, these were British. These were French. These were refined people, supposedly. And when you put them in that death and destruction of World War One, the worst of the worst, these guys were in the trenches. Like he blew his leg off, and they were laughing about it. Gallows humor,
Yeah.
death humor, and we still hold it true today.
Oh yeah, we are very warped, but we understand that,
It's hilarious.
and they don't get that.
When I see somebody get hit by a car, I crack the fuck up.
How you doing, Faith?
What's up, Faith?
Excuse me.
You gotta have faith.
Well,
Gotta
remember
have faith,
remember the Beatles song, I saw the news today, oh boy,
Yeah.
about a lucky you think about just simple stuff like that, observation. We observe it, and we get the observation.
It's beautiful.
Exactly. But see, we get that. Beings that we have left our hometown, beings that we went overseas, beings that we experienced stuff that nobody experiences. Even if you didn't see war, you still went overseas. You still got away from your hometown. You still got away from your home state.
Yeah, you got out of the box.
Exactly. And you come back with that perspective and see the difference between us and someone who says, well, I went to college and I went and I put on a backpack and went all across England. Difference? We were second and third and fourth class citizens.
Yeah.
Okay. We weren't the kid going around that everybody they wanted the money from. We were the ones they looked at and went, oh God, no.
Mm-hmm.
That's the difference. We observed. And that's what we are.
And you know what refined it all? Great leadership.
Always.
And I got to give it, I'm not trying to fucking brown nose or anything like that, but Red Leg and Ice is the best leadership I've ever had in my entire life. This whole motherfucker would not be possible without Red Leg and Ice. Like, those two motherfuckers together, if it's the Commander First Sergeant fucking, that is Jordan and Pippen, I swear to God. And they keep this son of a bitch afloat and running smooth and just like, God damn. The things that they do, the knowledge that they have and they pass it down, the way we got this bitch rolling, it's just like, I learned so much from them too about even life. They're older than me. They're like my big fucking brothers.
A lot of us are older than you, Jay.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm still a baby and it's fucked up. I'm 31 though. I'm still good to go.
Oh, you fucking old ass.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm older than you, Jay.
Got gray hair on my nuts.
You know, I have a friend. He's a retired vet. Went into the school system down in California as a teacher. Kind of got laughed at because he was a conservative versus liberals. But the one thing that he always said when he because he went up in ranks and he ended up doing some jobs that very few people ever get to do. And what he talked about, he said the lessons that they learned from Vietnam about mental health, he said always go back to the NCOs, because if the NCOs don't have ethics,
that's hard.
The lower ranks don't, and that translates later into mental problems, because when you come back, you judge yourself.
True.
But if you have the ethics, your NCO had the ethics, you have the ethics. What you're talking about, Ice, Red Leg, they have the ethics.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do.
And that makes sense.
Red Leg runs the fucking, he's the captain of the boat, and you know, and Top, he sets the tone. and it's beautiful because of it. I mean, we are the #1 warfighter radio station on the planet Earth.
That's the way it will be.
And maybe in an alternate universe, we're #1 also. But I'm a blonde.
No, you're a fucking ginger.
No, in an alternate universe, I'm a blonde.
He wants to be a blonde in the next universe.
I don't know.
He's pretty fucking gay. I mean, look at him.
Like, if this beard ain't gay, I don't know what's happening.
I mean, rub that. I mean, like, just fucking stroke it. Yeah, he's gay.
I don't know if I could handle that.
Yeah, Pookie, we see you're stroking yours.
Right?
Pookie's stroking hard.
He's got so much hair.
Hey, did you see that link or the advertisement for that T-shirt showing you the different lengths that your beard goes down?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, that was good.
Pookie's at Wizard.
I mainly thought
I'm not Wizard. I'm not at Wizard yet. I'm at Sea Captain right now.
Oh, okay. You're at Sea Captain. I'm at Radio Host. That's about as far as mine's gonna go. I don't want a big, huge monkey one.
I will attain godly one day.
Back when I actually had a beard, I had it down enough to where it was ZZ top.
Good God,
that was awesome.
Yeah.
And on top of it, I had a ponytail.
Oh shit!
Yep, braided down my back, went down to the middle of my back on top of it.
Holy fuck!
That's totally not gay.
No.
Awesome.
At one point in my life, I wanted my hair cut like those Asian monks with just a little bit of hair on the top, but it's braided all the way back, and shave the rest of my head, and just the back of my skull has a huge long piece of hair.
It's kind of way my ponytail was. The rest of my head was pretty much the way you guys have seen it.
Yeah.
But I had this ponytail coming out of the back of my head.
I've never had my hair though. I mean, I had my hair pretty long in high school, but when I 17, they chopped it off. I kept it off. I like it real short.
Yeah, I keep my NCO cut now.
Yeah, that's the way to go. If it's touching your ears, Pookie,
fuck, chop it off.
No.
Pookie, you're gonna
chop it off.
It's against the law for me to cut my hair.
You need a nice fade, Pookie.
Okay. Let's fight words, man.
Am I gonna get should I get like a wig, like a long red wig, and just wear it for the show, and then integrate it with my beard, or just glue it to my beard real long?
Go get one of those colorful football ones that you see in the stadiums.
The afros?
The afro.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I probably get more views like that. Like, what is this dumb motherfucker doing?
Jeopardy has fucking great boobs.
Whoa, should I get some fake tits?
Oh God damn, dude, your breasts are fucking awesome.
What?
Yeah, go do the whole football thing. Go with the paint your stomach.
Yes.
I want to paint my stomach, wear a wig, and drink soy milk until I get man tits.
Almond milk.
That's it. That's what I'm going to do. I want to pinch my soy nips.
Eat a lot of tofu too while you're at it. Huh?
Yeah.
Milk source.
There you go, bean curd.
Oh, that's gross sounding. That's
fucking John. God.
Bean curd is right up there with moist.
I love it.
Oh, that sounds like oh God, that sounds like an insult. Like, you fucking bean curd. If I get into a fight next time, I'll call somebody that.
Seemingly, just like a drive-by insult.
Bean curd my nuts.
If a bunch of gay guys do a drive-by, it's called a fruit roll-up.
That sounds good to me.
Okay. Jesus. Well, I'm not going to stop the show. It's 9:55. I'm not going to stop the fucking show.
Jesus.
We're going to keep going. You want to keep going? Oh, y'all want to hear some shit?
Sure.
Yeah.
So this is it's not mixed down or nothing. It's pretty fucking loud. But this is the beginning of my new song, and nobody else is going to really hear it except who's here. But
Is this we talked about this last night?
yeah. And
Oh,
say
good.
fuck it. So I want to do it. Here we go. It's building pressure, it's time to let you go. Love or lust, I guess we'll never know. I wanted trust, I wanted growth. You wanted drugs, I wanted us, you wanted dope. After all the bullshit, I loved you, that's insane, right? An immature psycho bitch who wants to play wife, it ain't right. No more restraint, my disdain climbs. I ain't so ashamed of you, a mental case in plain sight. The thought of you makes me sick. Since with the depression, justify adultery, sucking dick, getting pimped, ran through forever living in filth. Narcotic wonderland, baby, steady chasing them pills. For real? But you crying, you soak, enabled by your folks, kids. Well, here's a result. A ring on your little finger is a fucking insult. You gotta get off your ass, bitch, to be an adult, for real.
Woo!
Woo! That's my therapy too.
Ooh.
Good stuff.
Good stuff.
It's mean. When I'm fucking mad, I write about it.
Has some soul.
Fucking destroy the bitch. That song's gonna be fucking super, super, super fucking mean at the end of it. I don't give a damn. I don't give a fuck. Oh man, I'm getting drunk. This is my second drink, and it's only like 2 shots, and I'm feeling frosty, but I mixed it with Red Bull. So.
Oh God.
Red Bull and CBD oil.
So you're drunk, but you're gonna sign off soon.
Yep.
So how's that CBD oil holding up?
It works. I can't sleep without it because my hips hurt when I lay down. I don't know what the fuck I do. I don't know why my fucking hips hurt. They just do. But when I take the CBD oil and put a pillow between my knees, I'm good to go.
Well,
you need to watch Lord of the Rings, man.
I mean, with all the stuff that you went through, there's a good chance you could have actually, even minor league injured your joints.
Yeah, from the army fucking me.
Oh yeah.
The army fucked me and it hurt my hips.
Hey.
They were too rough.
They're worse, right?
Sandpaper condom.
Ouch.
Ooh, is it? I said we're going to keep going, but I mean, this has been 3 hours. Do y'all want to go? Do y'all want to fucking go? Y'all got shit to do? Y'all want to play pool?
I got nothing to do, dude.
You got to stay warm, man. Did you get inside already? Or are you still outside?
I'm inside right now warming up.
Well, that's good. You got a great connection. You got a super fucking great connection. But still, when you go to sleep, Gandalf, the old man, the old homeless man is going to come into...
I was going to bring that up, Jay.
What?
You know, your narration?
Yeah.
Okay. You know you can actually make money doing that?
Really?
What you have to do, you can check into it because a friend of mine did it. And he said you get in touch with the different publishers out there who do audiobooks.
Yeah.
And if you've got a famous voice, they pay more.
Uh-oh.
And you actually get you read audiobooks, you get a chance to see some new stuff, and then also if they like your voice, there's all sorts of authors out there that will throw their stuff your way because they want specifically your kind of character.
I sound like a fucking redneck.
But now here's the thing: is think about all the books that are now out there, the storytelling books.
All right. Well, look. Well, I'm gonna read.
No one likes a vanilla voice.
Okay.
No, that's it. I listened to audiobooks when I used to drive, and the last thing you want is a simple flat tone.
Okay, I'm typing in an excerpt from an erotic novel. And I'm going to read it on air behind music. And
I would like to
we're going to
take your boobies.
I'm about to what is this one? Oh, that's a gay erotic novel. Let me
But,
your penis is
there's stuff
thing.
like my wife listens to.
Erotic
Hi,
novel?
my name is Maya.
Oh no,
Bialik
shut
from
up, this
The
lady,
Big Bang
shut
Theory,
up.
and
Commercial, I'm sorry. What does
But
she
there's
listen
stuff
to?
that I listen to, that my wife will listen to, that are like thrillers and all sorts of stuff like that. And your voice would actually be fun with it.
Okay, let's type that in. Thriller excerpt. I can't read.
Okay.
I don't know how to read.
You actually, because you are the publisher,
Yeah.
or not the publisher, because you're the producer, you actually can go paragraph by paragraph.
Oh.
Because you're the one, you can piece it together. Just got to keep the same. You so that way, if you have run into reading problems, stop, get yourself together, and do it again.
All right, let me try to find a book excerpt that's horror, fantasy, sci-fi, and horror. Anaconda Search, Star Wars.
Look up something like Jim Butcher.
Okay. Bam. We'll see. All right, we'll do it to music. We'll do scary film music. All right, here we go. That's a horror. Okay. We'll see how this works out. Let's see if I can get a job. We'll see. Oh, here we go. Let me turn this up. This might work out a little bit. That's pretty dope. Oh, welcome to another. Well, okay. All right, this might work out. All right. I can't break character. Welcome to another episode of Saturday Night Savagery. I'm your host, Jay Reddy, and I'm about to scare the fuck out of you. Here we go. Wait, this is not scary. Oh, Griffin shifted and stacked the audio cat box on the chair on the floor. His suit expensive, he tugged at the knees and sat and protected the cloth. A heavy, expressive face. Why is that? Well, to begin with, the Smithsonian gave him the current position and he killed the fucking dog. The one held of honor, and the one fat bitch came and gave him a cookie. I realize you're offering me more cookie money, but I haven't mentioned my salary yet. The Smithsonian is actually aware of the honor, and they took for them once the technician of the Moonlight Cellar of the Orioles game. Fuck, this makes no sense, dude. This is stupid. This is not scary at all.
It doesn't need to make sense, but look at the fact you were enjoying that.
Oh yeah, I do have fun with it. It's being dumb.
Well, but think about it. If people make money doing this, bud.
I could do it better on the freestyle in the head.
A book
Yeah.
that was written like to where there's no like copyrights, like Moby Dick, and you should just like read it.
All right, let's do Moby Dick to this music. Well, no, Moby Dick says a lot of fucking Captain Hamilton shit. All right, here we go. Wait, that's like... Pookie was laying in his room, butt stark naked. He had one hand of a velvety glove upon his forehead and the other amongst his shaft. Well, his beard tickled his chest. He screamed out, Calabasas. The old man was standing at the edge of the room, looking in sultry wonder.
This is actually quite amazing, man.
Wait. He had bean curd that day, so... Wait, I can't laugh. So he let out a little poot. Pookie, startled, clenched his shaft, and then grabbed his beard with a velvety glove and said, "Ahoy, ahoy, old man. Why your presence is in my room?" And he said, "I will not tell you the little secret I have in the back of me pocket." Pookie went,
Dude, that's legit, man. That's like, you need to do that, man. Like, totally.
Seriously, they make good money.
Let's do a different one.
Was it like $230 like a page or something like that they made?
The more popular you are, or I should say, the more famous you are, the more you make.
I'm super famous. I'm
Well,
like,
that's why I said
I
it.
can't walk out of my front door without being jacked off. I'm kidding. That was just a complete joke. I wish I had that life. Baller. Let's see. Fantasy music. Film music. Ooh, dragons. Ooh, faithful reunion. Ooh, epic fantasy film music. Celtic fantasy bath music. I'll do it. And the five were walking through the forest, and one elfling came out and said, "Hurrah, hurrah, we must go to the underworld and seek Melbalush. She is a wonderful and beastly kind, but she will give you the oracle's beans, and you can make them into curd, and then you can make them into cheese. But don't worry, these are not the bitch tit kind," said Meglamoosh. "We will give you sunder and light. You can see the dragon's balls from here. Bad dragon, bad dragon." No, this is like coming home. We got back from the war of Ting Tang. Pookie stroked his beard in admiration. He said, "Ha ha ha, the dwarves cannot get me." That's stupid. This feels like The Room, like that fucking dumb movie, The Room. I won't make any sense.
Mm.
I need.
You gave me a genius idea though.
What is that?
You need to be a Dungeons and Dragons master.
What the fuck does that mean? It's like the
It
Ku
means
Klux
you come
Klan.
up with your own story to do a Dungeons and Dragons game. Like we should all like have a sit down and do Dungeons and Dragons one weekend.
I don't know how to play that shit.
You pretty much just did for the last like 15 minutes and didn't even realize it.
What?
You create stuff.
I am.
It's all about imagination.
I do got that.
You're a narrator. You're like, you know, like how you like see the movies when you hear Morgan Freeman's voice come across, and it's like,
Yeah.
and one day he decided he was going to take a shit, but then wipe his ass with sandpaper.
All right, we'll see.
It's just creativeness.
All right, we'll do this. This is freestyle. Why is it stopping? Here we go. And the platoon went into the fucking C-130. They knew they were going to drop down upon the ISIS position and fuck them right up. They've got 240 Bravos, and they got some operators. Wait, I lost it. I lost my freestyle. This is too fucking epic. You can't have a unit go into this music.
That's like
a war.
Like you gotta like picture like a dude riding across the plains with a horse, and then just go with that.
He
man.
mounted his fucking steed. He grabbed his sword, Truth Teller, and he raised it to the sky and to the eyes of Apollo. he jumped across the plains of Farouk and he charged the enemy. He knew that he was last defeated, but he had soul, he had hope, he had the ring. A cock ring. Oh, that's stupid. He had the magic cock ring. And he had to take it.
Oh, God.
The one ring to rule them all.
The one cock ring to rule them all. Cut off that circulation to the enemy front lines. And skeet skeet trick or treat upon their fucking diminishing souls. We will go down in infamy, the one warrior said, and his name was
Atrocity.
Atrocity.
That actually is a pretty good warrior name. Fucking Lord Atrocity. He was riding upon his steed, Delicious. No, that's not a good horse name. What's his horse's name? Lord Atrocity and Gilgamesh.
Let the room decide.
Yeah, what's his fucking horse's name?
Rubik's Cube.
No, that's not a fucking epic name. Hey Mikey is not a good horse name either.
Carl.
And I will call him George.
Asgar.
And I will love him and kiss him and hold him.
Asgar. His horse Asgar. Lord Atrocity is upon his fucking horse, Asgar. They ride through the fucking desert sands. Don't say the F word, said Asgar. My Little Pony. God damn it. I'm too drunk at this point. That's too epic of a fucking music. Battle music.
Yeah, that's like you're riding and you're riding. That's the kind of music that you got going right now.
Ooh, aggressive war, epic music collection, most powerful military soundtracks. Oh, I need fantasy film. Fantasy or porn music. Oh my God, 80s porn music. With Asgar and Lord Atrocity. Mount my steed.
I was going to say, at that point, you have to look at bestiality.
Well, no, he's not going to fuck the horse, man. I'm not going to go that way with it. He's just transportation. Good God, man. So, Lord Asgar, I'm glad you're here. I am too. So Lord Asgar in my head sounds like an old fucking British guy. I am too. We're gonna ride across the battles together. You take the left flank and I'll take the right. We can spread the troops right down the middle. See that moat? They're gonna get totally wet. And they'll die in a flame, hot, hot flame. And my loyal steed, Asgar, will ride.
This is too much, man. This is like old school Weather Channel music, man.
You still with us, Kaz?
I got a boner.
I think he died out.
Where is he? Did he go?
He was like, I'm done with this shit.
Oh man, Kaz, I love you, dude. Oh my God. Let's see.
That's your next skit, man. Totally.
Asgar on the porno music?
Asgard and Atrocity riding across the plains with porno music in the background.
And Lord Atrocity and Asgar fucking the troops up. So we're gonna make it a porn battle?
I mean, if that's what you want.
Well, I don't care. I need everybody's input.
I mean, you're rocking with the epic music too, but
Tantric
well, you got to
sex.
have your epic battles so that you can turn around and have those epic scenes in the tents with the women.
Ooh. Oh, this is pretty gay porno music right here. We in the deserts of Arabia. Oh, Asgard. Oh, it's my horse. So we come. Oh my God, this is actually pretty hot. I could fuck to this.
I just warmed up about 10 degrees.
I could fuck to this. Oh, and that rhythm, if you're fucking knocking the bottom out to that rhythm, I can't listen to this no more. I'm gonna get a for real full boner. I'm gonna get a full boner. I can't have that.
No, can't have that.
No, good God, what had happened here? This is a lot of fun. I learned a lot about myself tonight. I'm a crazy individual.
I need to actually give that a shot, like narrate some epic soundtrack.
Oh God, this is. You know what I need to do? I got another job to do. I need to fucking house cleaning. I totally forgot about that. We got off into a.
We're like an hour and 15 over and completely forgot about that.
Yeah, completely and utterly. And I think I'm in the wrong thing.
That's what she said.
I've got two different what's them called browsers. And one has my quick and one has my slow. If you know if you're picking up what I'm putting down.
I got you.
Yeah. And I have to access certain things through a certain way. Holy crap. What's today's date?
It's the 6th.
Oh my God.
6th of January. Saturday
the 6th. All right. Let me put on my music. The right music, not porno. I'm not going to do house cleaning to porno music. Or can I? Fuck it.
Hey, you can do anything you want.
Dude, we're about to do it right now. I'm doing house cleaning music to porno music. Nope. Not what I was looking for. We're going to find 2 hours. This one's 2 hours of sex music for the intimate, erotic moments. Here we go. Tribal music. All right.
There you go. Bow chicka bow wow.
Digging this, man.
All right. Here we go.
Oh.
No, come on. No.
Come out of nowhere.
Wait a second. I can't concentrate with this fucking. Okay. Every single Saturday we have a show here at WTF Nation Radio. Oh no. Every 7. I can't do it, man.
Every night of the week we got a show starting at 2000 Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah, we have every week, every day of the week we have a show. And we have special guests coming up. I can't do it. I gotta play my other. I can't do it. It's too distracting. I can't fucking do it. I gave it a shot, but I can't do it. Oh man, that was fun.
Dying inside a little bit.
Yeah. Oh my God. Whew. That was.
Calm it down a little bit.
There we go. I can think like that. Whew. All right. Fuck. 12th of January on Friday, we got Major Crispin Burke. Major Crispin Burke has been serving on active duty in the U.S. Army since 2002. He is an Army aviator qualified in the Black Hawk and the Lakota. His assignments include the 82nd Airborne Division during Hurricane Katrina, Joint Task Force Bravo in Honduras, the 10 Mountain Division during Iraq Wars, and Joint Multinational Readiness Center in Germany. Major Burke administers a blog, Wings Over Iraq. He has been featured in the New York Times, Small Wars Journal, Foreign Policy, World Politics Review, and Wall Street Journal. That's going to be a sweet-ass show. The 13th of January, Luis Fernandez from Conus Battle Drills will be on the show. And this is a quote from him. Every day, veterans are getting out of the military facing a world that they don't understand and that doesn't understand us. We are faced with the challenges we were completely unprepared for. Writing a resume, preparing for interviews, picking companies, translating our skills to the soft world. All these things we're not trained in. There's a bullshit ACAP stuff that they make you go through. In addition to getting a job, most of us have families we need to support. We struggle, get behind on bills, and being a husband. Instead, we fight to win if we're in an ambush. We have a little patience with our kids, far too often ignore the demons that ravage a weak mind. Conus Battle Drills is written by a combat veteran for combat veterans to help each other grow in areas to incorporate employment, fatherhood, being a husband, and taking care of others in a mental state. I don't pull punches. I'm not surgical in my approach. I will not coddle you. I will not feel pity for you. You are fucking killers, survivals, the greatest fighting force humanity has ever known, and I will treat you as such. He'll be here on January the 13th. Oh, that's a Saturday. That's this show. So we're going to get pretty fucking savage with that one. And I'm super fucking excited. And you can catch us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, WTFNationRadio.com. We got an app. You can find us fucking everywhere, man. You type in What the Fuck Nation Radio, we will be there. I promise you.
Yes.
Pookie, you got anything for the nation?
Yeah, don't drink, drive. Don't beat your wife. Don't kick your dog.
That is absolutely true. And like always, if they stand behind you, protect them. If they stand beside you, respect them. And if they stand against you, defeat them. This is Saturday Night Savagery. We're out. We fucking love every single one of you. And thanks, John Al, for coming to kick it with us, man. Y'all have a good-ass night. And you know what? We out. Peace.
Latest.